It's a playoff series. These are the things that happen. You see some jabs out there from players and from head coaches. Even a guy who has only coached in 4 or 5 games so far in David Adelman, it seemed like he was taking a little bit of a shot at Intuit Dome, maybe accusing them of pumping in some artificial sound. Coach Lou wasn't sure about that. He didn't hear the comment. David Adelman kind of walked it back a little bit pregame, and he did say a lot of glowing things about it yesterday as well. But this is an arena that is getting its first ever playoff game here. And the fans heard what David Adelman said. And regardless of what he said pregame, I don't know if that's going to get to them in time. They're already amped up for this one, Lauren Rosen.
You do not want to give a group of already excited fans bulletin board material. So whether or not he meant it, Clipper Nation heard him loud and clear. It's going to be loud as heck in this building this evening. Coach Adelman, let's give him some credit. It's his 6th game coaching. He's only coached 6 games as a head coach. A reminder that Mike Malone had an exit right at the end of the season. This Denver Nuggets team in uncharted territory as far as David Adelman is concerned. So appreciated the way that he then doubled back and sort of gave credit to the building for doing a great job in its early tenure as a building that NBA games are played within. And I'm looking forward to seeing the way that Clipper Nation is going to respond to what those comments made, regardless of what their intentions were.
What do you think of the horse head hats that they will be wearing in the crowd to distract Nikola Jokic, who obviously is a horse lover?
So for those that maybe just started listening or haven't been on social media tonight, the wall was given horse, not masks, but heads. And for background, Nikola Jokic loves horses. It's his off-season passion. This is well documented. He loves being, I don't even know what the right term is, but he loves being with his horses. It's something that he does when he goes home to Europe in the summer, and he loves them. So listen, at the very least, I think he'll get a chuckle. The horses that will make him chuckle. Coach Adelman saying he hopes it doesn't make him want to go home. You don't want to be too homesick when you see those horses, but listen, the Clippers will take it. And it's in good fun. It's cheeky. It's cool. It's unique. No one else in the NBA is doing this. Excited for the Wall to get its postseason debut as well tonight.
All right, let's get to the biggest moment of this segment. It's our player to watch time. So I already have chosen Norman Powell here, Lauren Rosen. But you still have a pick before Carlo. Who are you going with as your Clippers player to watch?
Well, interesting. I was going to go with Norman Powell myself here, Adam, but I think if I had to make a second pick, I'm going to go with Ivica Zubac tonight, just because he has proven in the regular season and now postseason alike to be the best one-on-one defender of Nikola Jokic in this NBA, right? And he talked about it. You can't stop the greatest scorer on the planet, which I think Jokic is, but you can make it hard on him.
Yes.
And that's something that Zoo has done all season long, all series long. He's going to have to do it again tonight, but like I said earlier, I don't think we've seen Zoo play his best basketball in this series yet. He could do more offensively and defensively, and if he does, it's going to continue to be as close, as competitive as it has been in games 1 and 2, Adam.
Huge game 3, first ever playoff game here at the Dome, the Intuit Dome. The Dome is home. It's the Clippers and Denver Nuggets. Tip-off is just 20 minutes away. She's Lauren Rosen, your courtside reporter. Some people are getting blocked in the chat as we are seeing some just... I'm not even going to acknowledge it. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Everybody's locked in. It's the playoffs. Adam, I love doing this with you. We'll have to do it again on Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully in a better setting here, at least on the online setting. All right, Lauren, appreciate you. At Lauren M. Rosen is where you find her. Clippers taking on the Denver Nuggets. Coming up next, we'll get to an NBA out-of-town scoreboard. I'm Adam Moslin, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round one playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers and Denver Nuggets tip-off is just 17 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Oslin. It's Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Still to come here. We'll get back to Carlo Jimenez, but first, your drive around the league is brought to you by Toyota's electrified lineup, including hybrids, plug-in hybrids, all-electrics, even fuel cell electric vehicles, so you can choose exactly the type you need for your lifestyle. We make it easy. With 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter in Detroit, the Knicks lead 116-110, and now with 8 seconds left, they still lead by 6. It looks like they're going to improve to 2-1 in this best-of-7 first-round series in the Eastern Conference, where they will have taken back home court advantage if they can hold on. Up 116-110 with 8.6 seconds left in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. Pizza. Just tipping off in Memphis, the Grizzlies, if they can just stay within 30 tonight against the OKC Thunder, and maybe they'll make some noise. They're at home, but those first 2 games were tough. They're tied up early on at 4, 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Grizzlies and Thunder. And the Clippers are in Game 3, and they are taking the court right now. Here at Intuit Dome, first time ever we've had a playoff game here in their first arena. It's the Intuit Dome. The Dome is home. Game 3, Clippers, Nuggets, tip-off 16 minutes away. Coming up next, we'll get back to Carlo Jimenez. I'm Adam Oslin, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Party at home tonight. We're gonna get out.
Postseason dunks, threes, buzzer beaters. There's so much NBA happening. I gotta keep up.
Whoa, take it easy there. There's a better way to NBA. All playoffs long.
Wait, really?
With the NBA app, you get real-time stats and scores for every playoff matchup. Witness playoff drama as it unfolds.
Seriously?
Catch every bucket all in one place, all for free.
Where have you been all my life?
There's a better way to NBA. Download the app today. Available on the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
So, you want to buy a house. You could go online, do your research, find the dream listing, go see it, and get catfished. Back to the drawing board. More scheduling, more viewings, more this doesn't even look like the photos. You could finally find one that does match the photos. Then comes the offer. Stress rush? Yep, make that 3. And here's the paperwork. Yep, never-ending paperwork. It's a lot. But you don't have to do it alone. Because there's an agent who's a realtor here to guide and help protect you as you find the home that's right for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Hey Clippers fans, it's Game 3, and you know it's the best time to be a basketball fan. With all the thrills and playoff drama, and if you're done sitting on the sideline and ready to win some real cash, well, check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. Because when it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition like Derrick Jones Jr., and that includes dunking all over Prize Picks. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 Plus with even more cash if you outscore the competition. And you can pick Kawhi to get more or less on his point total, and James Harden to get more or less on his assist total.
total on the Pick 6 app. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code LAPICS. That's code LAPICS for new customers to play just $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offers. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round one playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers taking on the Denver Nuggets in Game 3 of this best-of-7 first-round series. As we're tied up in a game apiece. But it's the first ever playoff game here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. It's your official pregame show. Clippers Countdown. Still to come. We'll get to your keys to victory. But first, back over to Carlo Jimenez, your radio voice of the Clippers. All right, Carlo, let's talk about Nikola Jokic a little bit. I'm a little bit concerned because he's somewhat due. I know he's still averaging a triple-double in this series, but when you account for minutes played and then the fact that he's actually at a lower level triple-double than what he averaged in the regular season while playing 8 more minutes per game, it just seems like at some point he's going to have a breakout 35-plus performance. How do you feel about the Joker?
It's a valid concern, Adam. I mean, when you think about his ability to get it going offensively, he can really do it anytime he wants. In the last couple of games, he's let the game come to him a little bit more than attack the game. Jokic does lead the NBA in passes per game. He's trying to find his teammates involved every single time down. That's why he's led the NBA in passes per game 6 of the last 7 seasons. But at some point, Adelman's probably going to have to look at him and say, hey, man, we need you to score the ball. and I believe he will have that aggressiveness in today's contest. You mentioned him not having that first step. I mean, Adam, he's averaged 27.5 points on 50% from the field, 40% from the three-point line, which seems like good numbers. It's the lowest in the postseason for him in the last 4+ postseasons. So he has had a down year on the offensive end through 2 games in this postseason.
What's interesting is Joey Kimball, our statistician, just pointed out, less can be more with him in a playoff setting. He's 0-4 when he scores 40 or more in playoff games. So Nikola Jokic maybe knowing that he needs a little bit more balance and he needs the others to come along, but I do think he's going to come out a little bit more aggressive than he has the first 2 games as he just tried to get the role players going, being more passive, and then trying to take over late. He may put more on his shoulders in the first quarter of this one. So a stat I was trying to give you earlier, Jamal Murray in this series.
Oh, boy.
In the 11 minutes he has been off the floor, the Clippers are plus 18. They have done a lot of damage when Jamal Murray has been off the floor. And this Clippers team overall, with the different rotations with the second unit and Ben Simmons, I do like what I'm seeing from Coach Lue, finding the right configurations to match up with the Denver Nuggets when they dig into their bench.
It's impressive because the Clippers have all the versatility. I think at one point David Adelman spoke to this series, Adam, saying, well, Ty Lue could do whatever he wants. He has anybody at his disposal, essentially, on the offensive end. And you look at Denver, they do not have that same luxury. They are not as versatile when it comes to who they want to play. Now, part of that, Adam, has been they've decided not to be a little more versatile. I think they could play somebody like Julian Strawther, like Peyton Watson, a little more minutes and maybe have a little more versatility, but they've stuck to their starters and their guys who really helped them win a championship back in 2023. The Clippers can counter, and I think, Adam, the key to that is when Denver does make that adjustment, like bringing in a DeAndre Jordan, or if we see a Peyton Watson, the Clippers have to take advantage of that wherever that other advantage is. So if it's Watson out in the ball game, sagging off him, making the court a lot smaller. If you had DeAndre Jordan out in the ball game, can you get out and run? Can you make somebody in their 17th NBA season run up and down the court at a high level? That will be the question for the Clippers. As Adelman noted, every time you adjust, you might discover a new weakness and not so much a new strength. Yeah. How do the Clippers attack that weakness?
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting point. Do you adjust too much, and now all of a sudden Bogdan Bogdanovic is hot out there, and you got to deal with him if you're Denver. So you have to be careful and strike that balance. All right, Carlo, let's get to our players to watch here. Now, I chose Norman Powell. Lauren Rosen chose Ivica Zubac. Carlo, who's your player to watch?
Take your time. I'm going to go a real player to... What is this, Jake? Do we have a tea time to get to? You have a dinner reservation?
We got a tip-off.
I know. Oh, the tip-off, yeah. Well, good thing we're on national TV. We're not tipping off on time. Shout out NBA TV.
Is Charles Barkley to my left all of a sudden? Yeah, right.
I'm going Chris Dunn. He is 1 for 7 on corner threes so far in this series. I expect him to hit a couple of those. While he has been excellent defensively, Adam, there's no question about that. His offense has been okay. It was good game 1, but kind of fell off a cliff after the second quarter. It was okay game 2. I think he has a great game on both sides of the ball, especially with the crowd behind him. Every time he makes a play, people are going to be active and excited.
Chris Dunn, Carlos' player to watch. Tip-off is just about 9 minutes away here at Into a Dome in Game 3 between your LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. First ever playoff game here at the Dome. Coming up next, your keys to victory right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Looking for style and performance and fuel efficiency? Then you'll want to make your way over to the spring sales event at your Toyota dealer. There are great deals on the all-hybrid Camry with its awesome mileage and range, on a sporty Corolla or legendary Prius, on a tough new Tacoma, powerful Tundra, or Toyota's best-selling SUV, the RAV4. So see your Toyota dealer today. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
This is an invitation to travel to a place of breathtaking beauty. From crystal clear waters to volcanic trails, each setting has a story to tell. While the places are incredible, the true power of Hawaii lies in the people of Hawaii. Their care for the land, their love for their culture, and the aloha spirit they share make this special place like nowhere else in the world. Plan your next unforgettable journey at gohawaii.com/thepeople-the-place.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
The Denver Nuggets Game 3. First ever playoff game here at Into a Dome. Tip-off is just 6 minutes away. Let's get to your keys to victory. Well, I don't know how I could not make this your key to victory, considering it has determined the first 2 games of this series. You got to cut down on the turnovers. The team that has had 20 has lost both games so far. First it was the Clippers in Game 1, then it was the Denver Nuggets in Game 2 as things flipped around, as I just saw Derrick Jones Jr. go for a behind-the-back 360 dunk in the layup line. Couldn't get it to go. I'm not saying that's a bad omen. I think I missed the other one he got. Ben Simmons just caught an alley-oop from the layup line, and now Kawhi just goes for a lefty layup. Scoop layup at that. But I do think the turnover issue, look, especially at home, if the Clippers are able to generate more turnovers on the Denver Nuggets and get out in transition for some easy ones with some of these high-flying acts, that'll keep the crowd up and amped up, and they can be the wind at the Clippers' backs in this ball game and help propel them to a 2-1 series lead. All right, here we go. It's Carlo Jimenez on the call for Game 3.
Game is done.
Carlo Jimenez is taking the reins on the other side.
Tip-off is next.
Hard to the left wing 3. Got it!
This has been Clippers Countdown on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
New arena, same goal.
Stick around for Clippers playoff basketball.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Station. A new arena.
I wanted an arena that works
for the true basketball fan. A new era.
I love what we built, but I want all of you to love what we built.
The same goal.
The only thing that matters is the Larry O.P.
Welcome to LA Clippers playoff basketball on the LA Clippers audio network.
Leonard flies in and dunks it with 2 hands.
Bringing you every thrilling moment of LA Clippers basketball all season long. Clippers basketball is brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the LA Clippers, by the Hawaiian Islands. It's not just the place, it's the people that make Hawaii special. By your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. By the Habit Burger. Hungry? Grab a double char from the Habit Burger and Grill, voted #1 burger by USA Today. And by Ford and the F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. We now go live to courtside with the voice of your LA Clippers.
Damn, I'm fired up!
Carlo Jimenez.
It is almost that time. Can you believe it? It's time for a Clipper home playoff game here at Into a Dome. For the first time ever in a year full of firsts, we bring you another as the Clippers open up Into a Dome for playoff time, taking on the Denver Nuggets. Carlo Jimenez hanging out with you, big brother Jake Warner in broadcast 3000. Joey Kimball in the first of many playoff games celebrating today, and Adam Oslin, who's 202 days of Clippers talk straight.
Accurate, sir.
Thank you.
Well done by
that.
you. You got all the stats.
You know, I'm on it. I got a couple, not all of them. One I am curious about, Adam, as I bring you in here, something we talked about earlier, corner three-point shooting. The Clippers 23.5% from the corner in the 2 games in Denver. Most would argue, Adam, the best shot in basketball is a corner 3. The Clippers at home this season, 44% from the corner 3. It's the 3rd best home record in the NBA behind Oklahoma City and the Sacramento Kings. How do the Clippers take advantage of those corner 3s? Feels like they've had more opportunities, just haven't been knocking them down.
I thought you brought up a really good point pre-game, talking about not getting overly amped just because you're back at home. In MMA, they would say you can have an adrenaline dump sometimes. You are too excited, overly excited, and that's a skill. That's about dexterity. That's about motor skills and being able to be just perfect with your shooting form. And this Clippers team, you can say, is due to hit some of those corner 3s because we know Denver has, especially in Game 1. That's a big reason they were able to catch up in the 4th quarter, getting into overtime, and eventually get that victory. So this Clippers team shooting that low of a percentage on corner 3s, you got to stick with it. It's a shot they have been good with, especially guys like Nico Batum, DJ, and of course Chris Dunn. I expect a few more to drop now back at the Dome.
The Clippers coming to this building taking a game from Denver. They say, Adam, series don't start until somebody wins a road game. The Clippers able to win a road game in Game 2. Kawhi Leonard excellent in that contest. And the Clippers really holding a lot of Denver's other players to quiet nights. Aaron Gordon, 14 points in 38 minutes. Christian Brown, 5 points in 34 minutes. Denver has played a top-heavy lineup, really just 6 rotation guys in their lineup. Will that come to bite them, you think, eventually in this series, or will the Clippers move more towards Denver and get a shorter rotation?
Well, I do think the Clippers and Coach Lue are counting on those tired legs as the series goes along because Denver has been heavily taxed with shortening the rotation, with going to their main guys more than the Clippers have. When you look at the minutes distribution, the Clippers only had Kawhi Leonard at 39 minutes there in Game 2. The Denver Nuggets had Nikola Jokic at 43, played heavy minutes in Game 1 as well. So as the series goes along with so much that has been demanded of the stars of the Denver Nuggets, you hope that you can win that war of attrition against them, and the Clippers look a little bit fresher as we come down the stretch of this series.
You mean the second oldest team in the NBA looks fresher? How could it be?
Thanks to Coach Lue and a little bit of depth.
Yeah, the medical staff as well, keeping all these guys healthy and happy. All right, here we go. You heard the final buzzer. It's time to take our final break before basketball. Daniel West, our producer, back in the studio. Take it away, and when we return, Clippers, Nuggets, Game 3, series tied at 1. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs in the Western Conference. Next on the Clippers Audio Network.
This is an invitation to travel to a place of breathtaking beauty. From crystal clear waters to volcanic trails, each setting has a story to tell. While the places are incredible, the true power of Hawaii lies in the people of Hawaii. Their care for the land, their love for their culture, and the aloha spirit they share make this special place like nowhere else in the world. Plan your next unforgettable journey at gohawaii.com/the-people, the place.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs. The moment we've all been waiting for is here.
The fans now on the edge of their seats.
It's time to stay locked in to every single moment. Because you never know when history will be made. When it's win or go home, every moment matters. So don't miss a thing. NBA playoffs presented by Google continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
I love this team. I never miss a game.
You're listening to LA Clippers playoff basketball.
Free ball. Yes, sir!
Right here on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
7 days ago, the Clippers broke ground on Intuit Dome, and today we begin a new chapter of this home arena. It's the first ever playoff game here at Intuit Dome in Inglewood. So glad you could bring it to you here tonight in Inglewood. We'll bring you the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors. The Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, 6'11", 284 pounds in his 10th NBA season. 7 turnovers last game for Jokic. It was tied for the second most in a playoff game in his career. Jamal Murray will be the point guard for Denver, along with his center, Jokic, 6'4", 215 pounds out of Kentucky in his 8th NBA season. Murray on the mentality on playing on the road. You got to hit first and play fast. Christian Brown will be the shooting guard for Denver, 6'6", 218 pounds out of Kansas in his 3rd NBA season. He joined James Harden this year as the only guard under the age of 23 to shoot 65% true shooting in a season. He was uber efficient, turned 24 a week ago. Aaron Gordon, 6'8", 235 pounds out of Arizona in his 11th NBA season. He finished with 14 points on Monday after having an excellent game 1, kind of a down game 2 for Gordon. He'll look to bounce back on this Thursday night. Michael Porter Jr. will be a forward with AG, 6'10", 218 pounds out of Missouri in his 6th NBA season. Came up with a playoff career high 15 rebounds in the last game, 6 of them on the offensive glass. Now the starting lineup for your LA Clippers. James Harden, 6'5", 220 pounds of Arizona State in his 16th NBA season. The point guard for your Clippers, 4th all-time among minutes played. He will have his first ever playoff minutes here at Intuit Dome tonight. Norman Powell, 6'3", 215 pounds out of UCLA in his 10th NBA season. The Clippers shooting guard who had 7 of his 13 points in the 4th quarter in Game 2. Ty Lue mentioning that could be a turning point for Norm. Chris Dunn will be the small forward for your Clippers, 6'3", 205 pounds out of Providence in his 9th NBA season. Last 11 games done, shooting over 46% from the three-point line. Kawhi Leonard will be the Clippers' power forward, 6'7", 225 pounds out of San Diego State in his 13th NBA season. Had his 15th 30-point playoff game for the Clippers last time out. Tied Bob McAdoo for the most 30-point playoff games in a Clipper jersey. Ivica Zubac is the man in the middle, 7 feet, 240 pounds in his 9th NBA season. He has been excellent this series on Jokic, holding him to his lowest point per game total in a playoff series in 4 years. Our officials for today's contest, James Capers in his 30th NBA season, 15 finals games for Capers, the son of former NBA referee James Capers Sr. Ben Taylor in his 12th NBA season. He's officiated over 40 playoff games. And Ray Acosta, who made his playoff debut 2 seasons ago. Our third official, Scott Twardowski, is the alternate in the building. 3 games going on in the association today. Brent Barnaky, Tyler Ford are back in the replay center as we get you set for this one. A truly packed house here at Intuit Dome for opening tip-off. The wall to our right with a Wave 'em sign. 52 rows of straight sound and not many empty seats as they stand. The swell in the middle of it with their raincoats on, white shirts underneath, and their arms waving up and down. The Clippers walk out onto the floor. Clippers across the chest in red. Numbers underneath in white. Letters and numbers on the backside in white with a red stripe around the belt. Nuggets in the white jerseys. Nuggets across the chest in gold, outlined in blue. Blue numbers on the backside with blue lettering arcing those numbers, outlined in gold as well. We get set for this one. The Clippers' first ever playoff game here at Intuit Dome. 3 years, 7 days, 7 months from groundbreaking. We come to a playoff game here in Inglewood. Steve Ballmer's vision realized. Now can the Clippers come away with what Steve cares most about, winning basketball. Fans on their feet, towels waving back and forth in a circle. Norman Powell has the ball at center court. He gives it up to Ben Taylor, and here we go. The Clippers, the Nuggets, the series even at 1 apiece. Game 3 here in round 1. Taylor approaches the center court circle. Jokic and Zubac set to jump. The ball in flight. Zoo wins it back to Norman Powell, and the Clippers, just like game 1, will have the opening possession of the ball game and the opening possession of a playoff game here at Intuit. Norman Powell on the left wing. Nuggets drop back into a 3-2 zone. Finds Zubac near block. 7 on the shot clock. Zoo holds the ball right pocket. 4 to shoot. Backing on Michael Porter Jr. Spins lefty floater. Blocked by Michael. Rebound Jokic, who wants to run. All 285 pounds. Finds Gordon. Gets fouled. Lays it up and in with the right hand. First on Dunn. First Clipper team foul. And the Clippers looking at a new wrinkle from David Adelman on their opening offensive possession. Gordon will toe the free throw line. He was a perfect 3 for 3 on Monday. The Nuggets did miss 8 free throws in a 3-point loss. The first for Gordon, and only free throw, is in. 81% free throw shooter. He's got his first. 3-0 Denver. Clippers into the front court. They've won 14 of their last 15 games here at Intuit Dome. Jokic is denying Kawhi in the far corner. Let's see how the Clippers attack this defense. Harden left wing, finds Zoo in the paint, turns right shoulder, bounce at Kawhi. Look out below! Couldn't dunk it with the right hand. Done the rebound. Back to Kawhi in the paint. Pump fake floats, gets fouled off the heel. He stumbles, but he'll shoot 2. Or will he? I think Ben Taylor said it was on the ground. First on Gordon. First Denver team foul. Clippers have it side out. And now Denver goes to a man-to-man. 3-0 Nuggets, 50 seconds in. Harden to throw it in. Christian Brown doing jumping jacks in front of him. Pops it to reaches Zubac on the right wing. Hands it off Norm straight away. Dribbling in the right hand. Tries the 3. Tries the 3. Norman Powell from straight away. We're tied at 3. And a welcome sight for Clipper fans as Norm knocks down the triple. 3-3 our score. A minute into the game. Listen to this crowd. Murray to Jokic right elbow. Euro steps in the paint. The floater is down for 2. Jokic rattles one in. He's on the board. It's a 5-3 Denver lead. Clippers into the front court. Harden on the left wing. Crosses back and forth through his legs. Gets around a Zubac screen. Parachutes a pass to Zoo. Lasers one underneath. Broken up and stolen. Gordon the takeaway. Denver on the run. Clippers first turnover. Gordon cut off by Harden on the right wing. Gives it to the trailing Jokic. Drives the left elbow, looks back door for Brown, Dunn denying ball. Jokic with nowhere to go, does not have his dribble. 10 on the shot clock. Gordon on the left wing, drives the baseline, pulls it back, long 2 off the window, he banks it in. Aaron Gordon the bucket. Denver 3 for 3 on the offensive end. Gordon's got 5 of their 7 points. They lead 7-3. Kawhi angling down the right elbow. Right-handed push pass to Dunn in the right corner. Flies by Michael Porter Jr., goes up, gets blocked from behind, gets his own rebound. 10 to shoot, feeds it to Harden straight away. Dribbling to the right hand, shot clock hasn't moved. Harden goes up and gets fouled. Let's see if they check the clock here. It did not move after the Dunn layup. So, do we just leave the time on the clock, or free throws coming up for Harden? I guess we are. Adam, free basketball right now.
Good catch by you, partner. Interesting adjustment to start the game. It looks like they've reverted back to their typical defensive set. First, it was Jokic guarding Kawhi. It was actually at Michael Porter Jr. on a beat to Zubats. Now it's Aaron Gordon on Kawhi and Jokic back to Big Zoo.
Adelman's not shy about telling the media he's going to adjust, and they're going to see something they haven't seen all series, and it's led to a 7-4 Denver lead. Harden hit the first free throw, 87% this season. He's got the second, and the Clippers within 2, 7-5 Denver. Nuggets into a front court. Left forward, Nikola Jokic on the right elbow. Back to the basket. He spins baseline. He muscles, cuts reverse layup off the bottom of the rim, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up and in. Jokic kind of blew by Zoo. It looked like he got hit on the face. He was grabbing his nose with his right hand, looking towards the officials. Denver back up 4, 9-5. Clippers with the ball. 2.5 minutes in. Harden on the right wing. Over the shoulder pass to Dunn. Left wing will hoist the three. Got it. Chris Dunn from bonus distance. He's only made 3 threes all series. It's his first here in game 3, and it's a 1-point game. 9-8 Denver. Jamal Murray on the left wing. Dunn in his airspace. Murray a right-handed hip-high dribble. Tate around that right wrist. Bounces it Jokic on the right wing. Backdoor into the chest of Zoo. Right back to Jokic. Down the left alley. He spins right shoulder. Leaves it Porter Jr. Right block layup. Sneaks by. And Denver up 11-8. 3 minutes in. First quarter. Harden lasers a pass to Kawhi on the near elbow. Both of them wearing some bright blue shoes. Kawhi, a right-handed dribble, fades on the baseline, turns and gives it up to Harden. 10 to shoot. Leonard's open. Left corner three. Yes, sir. Kawhi beat the defense on the cut. And the Clippers knot us up at 11. 8:35 to play in the first. Second tie of the ball game. Murray left wing three rattles in. And Denver responds. The Nuggets 6 for 7 from the field. They've got 14 points. Clippers 3 for 6 with 11 on the board. Harden, left-handed dribble to the left wing, gets around Jokic, turns the right corner, left-handed layup, in traffic, no. Zubac grabs the offensive rebound. Kick it Kawhi on the right wing. Fires another three! Off the front side of the rim. Rebound Jokic in Denver. Nuggets up by 3. Their largest lead is 4. Brown into the right corner for Gordon. 4 minutes into the first. Gordon rises for 3. Got it. They're 7 for 8 from the field. 2 for 2 from 3. And the Nuggets have walked into a dome. Guns a-blazing. Kawhi in traffic. Finds Norm left corner. Drives the baseline. Gives it up. Dunn. His right corner responds. 3. Swirls the rim and falls in. Chris Dunn, 2 for 2 from downtown. That's a corner 3. And it's back to a 3-point game. 17-14. Denver with a lead in the ball. Gordon, right wing. He wants a 3. He's got another. Denver cannot miss. 8 for 9 from the field. 3 for 3 from bonus distance. 20-14. Denver leads by 6. Matching their largest lead. Norm to Kawhi on the left wing. Gordon with 11 of the 20 points for Denver. Kawhi crosses left hand, looking to work on Murray. He has not missed, guarded by Murray one-on-one all series. 10 for 10. Kawhi wants it with 5 to shoot. Bounce it, Powell. Left corner, Harden lines up the 3. Off the back rim, a good look. Jokic the rebound. Denver can add to the 6-point lead. 6:48 stamped on the first quarter clock. Gordon with an early 11. He's fouled by Norman Powell on the catch. And that will take us to a timeout. 20-14, Denver leads by 6 behind 11 Aaron Gordon points. He hasn't missed. Gordon finished with 14 all of Monday in 38 minutes. We'll be back for more playoff basketball. It is Game 3, Round 1 in the West under Clippers on your network.
For Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Hey Clippers fans! The Clippers and Chick-fil-A SoCal want to celebrate your business with catered meals, swag, and more. Enter for the chance to receive an office takeover by visiting clippers.com/office takeover.
The home of the Clippers.
Don't miss a moment of LA Clippers basketball. Just download the free iHeartRadio app and search LA Clippers to make our broadcast a preset. Then, every time you open the app,
welcome back, Clippers fans.
It's LA Clippers Hoops. The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round one playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Game 3 in the first ever playoff game played here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. First quarter action is brought to you by Toyota's electrified lineup, including hybrids, plug-in hybrids, all electrics, and even fuel cell electric vehicles. So you can choose exactly the type you need for your lifestyle. We make it easy, far too easy, for the Denver Nuggets, who start off this ball game 8 of 9 from the field here, Carlo.
And Aaron Gordon, Adam, is a perfect 4 for 4. He's got 11 points already after finishing with just 14 on Monday. His postseason high, Adam. Joey Kimball getting it to me quick there. 29 points at the Lakers last season. So for the Clippers, Adam, a little bit of a different look on zone from Denver, and then their offense couldn't be better right now. 8 for 9 for the field.
Yeah, they look like they're trying their best to take the crowd out of it, take the swell, take the wall, take Intuit Dome out of it. That's not going to happen this early, but this is a championship type of response from a team that has been there and done that in the Denver Nuggets.
They won 8 of their last 10 playoff games on the road. This is a good road playoff team. They're showing it early, up 20-14. As Jamal Murray said, you got to play fast, you got to punch first on the road in the playoffs. Denver has punched first. How do the Clippers respond? Jokic on the baseline, holds the ball left pocket, 8 to shoot for Denver, 6.5 to play in the first. Jabs right, moves left, at the dotted hash, feeds it baseline Brown, layup over Harden, no. Put back by Gordon, and he finally misses short. Rebound out to Zubac, up ahead Kawhi, gets around Nikola, levitates, lays it up with the right hand. Kawhi Leonard in transition. Clippers within 4, 20-16 Denver. 6:13 to go in the first. Left elbow, it's Jokic. Holds the ball at the right pocket. Hands it to the curling Murray. Stops and starts his way into the paint. 8 on the shot clock. 1-on-1 against Zubac. Jamal steps back, far corner. It's a 3. It's in and out. And a rebound, Chris Dunn. Their first miss from 3. They were 3 for 3. Kawhi and the Clippers can make it a one-possession game. Leonard into the paint. Kicks it done. Right wing, another 3. This one off iron was 2 for 2. And a big all out of the crowd here at Intuit Dome. Jokic finds Gordon on the baseline against Chris Dunn, backing his way into the paint. He turns left shoulder. He's triple teamed. Dunn strips it. Gordon gets it back. Layup is blocked. Zubac wants a challenge. He doesn't think he was late. A foul goes on Zoo. James Camper's the call. We get 4 looks at it here on the Intuit Dome Halo board. Does Ty Lue want a challenge? He's got to look at it. Zubac does come through the back of Gordon, Adam, and I think that's where the Clippers decide there's no challenge here.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's some body there with the contact, it looks like. Maybe on the lower shoulder of Aaron Gordon, maybe not.
What's going on?
Are we getting a late challenge?
We got a whistle and a stoppage and a pause, and well, we're not. I don't know what we're doing, Daniel. Let's hang on.
A little chaotic here.
What is going on? Dave Scaper's got a headset on. Green light's on. We're challenging. All right, Daniel, take us away. 5:33 to go in the first. 20-16. Clippers are challenging. Ty Lue, 40-25 this season, including the playoffs. We'll be back for more on the Clippers Outer Network.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leads it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Welcome back into It Dome. First playoff game ever in this arena. It's game 3. Carlo Jimenez, they bring Clipper Nation good news.
Successful challenge, a block up top, and then the key word, Adam, on the body by Ivica Zubac to Aaron Gordon. I think because Zoo gets the ball first, Adam, you're allowed a little more leniency with the contact of the body. Therefore, Aaron Gordon, who's been on fire to start this game with 11 points, will jump it up now.
And maybe that was part of Coach Lue's decision. You're watching a guy, Aaron Gordon, take over early. Perhaps you're trying to stop him from continuing to be on this heater and slow him down a little bit. Denver 0 for 4. Last minute and 50 seconds, by the way, here, Carlo.
Yeah, after starting 8 for 9, they have missed 4 in a row. So inbound to come near side from Murray. 5:33 to play in the first quarter. Clippers still have a challenge. They have used one of their 2 available. If you win your first, you get another. If you lose your first, that's it. Murray to throw it in the right corner. 10 on the shot clock. Finds Jokic on the right wing. Simmons is checked in for Ivica Zubac. Murray dribbles it off his left foot into the backcourt. He tries to save it, but he didn't get there in time. Denver's first turnover of the game. They had 20 of them in game 2. And here comes Russell Westbrook out of the tunnel and into the ballgame. We'll get Michael Porter Jr. Wow, Russ, who usually got at him a pretty celebratory ovation in downtown, a round of boos for Westbrook, the former Clipper.
He is the enemy at this point.
Clipper Nation cares about the jersey you wear. Norm, the right wing 3, too strong. Westbrook, the rebound. Denver up by 4 with the ball. Just above 5 minutes to play in the first. Series tied at 1. Game 3 here at Into It Hill. Jokic on the right elbow. Cut off by Simmons. Backdoor Brown. Dunks it with 2 hands. And a hammer matches Denver's largest lead of the game, 22-16. Denver up by 6. Chris Dunn on the left wing feeds it straight away for Simmons in the white headband. The NBA logo on the back of it. Hands it to Harden, splits the defense at the left elbow. Westbrook chasing him from behind. Harden skips it. Norm, right corner, three ball. Down the hatch, Norman Powell, a corner three. His second of the game. And the Clippers up 22-9, down 22-19. They cut the lead for Denver in half. Murray, Westbrook on the right wing. Looks at the rim, doesn't shoot it. Kawhi Leonard and the crowd daring him. Jokic feeds it underneath for a cutting Brown, lays it up with the right hand, and a late foul call will give an opportunity for an and one. Jokic to Christian Brown on backdoor cuts on the baseline, working for back-to-back buckets. It was James Harden beat backdoor the first time. Norman Powell beat the second time. Nico Batum comes in for Kawhi. Derrick Jones Jr. will get Chris Dunn. That foul goes on Simmons, his first. Third team foul. 24-19, Denver leading by 5. 10 for 16 from the field, up above 60% to start this ball game. Christian's first, off the back rim. He misses the free throw. 82% this season. Norm to Batum. Clippers with it. Down by 5, 4:15 to play in the first. A packed house here at Intuit Dome. Harden on the left wing. Crosses to the right hand. On the right elbow. Double team there. Picks up the dribble. 7 on the shot clock. The Beard defers to Derrick Jones Jr. Back to Harden right wing. 4 to shoot. And he lost it out of bounds. Second Clipper turnover. Harden looking at Derrick Jones Jr. About 3 Clippers standing within 5 feet of each other on the right wing. Norman Powell, Derrick Jones Jr. and James Harden. Clippers did not get the spacing right. 4:03 to play in the first. 24-19. Denver leads by 5. A bucket would give them their largest lead. Westbrook, 2 shooting sleeves for him. Looking for another friend in a white jersey. Turns the corner into the chest of Simmons. Runs him right over. Offensive foul. Simmons stood tall like a tree. Westbrook mowed him over. And that's a turnover for Denver and the first personal for Russell Westbrook. Simmons' impact defensively being felt on both Westbrook and Jokic to start this first quarter. 3:45 to go. Series tied at 1. We're in game 3. First ever playoff game at Intuit. Harden on the left wing. In and out cross. Working on Murray. Lost it. Picks it up. Finds the cutting Derrick Jones Jr. The lefty floater from 10. Off the back rim. Rebound tapped out to Westbrook. Denver left to right. Nursing the 5-point lead. Jokic finds Watson right elbow. Spins it back to Jokic. Simmons the closeout. Dribbling with the right hand. Shovels at Christian Brown. Gets her on a Jokic screen. Picks up the dribble. Back to Jokic. Underneath. All alone Murray. He lays up with the right hand. Another backdoor cut by a Denver player. And Jokic finds them every single time. Clippers with it. Harden right wing 3. Bullseye. The Beard gets on the board from downtown. And the Clippers within 4. 26-22. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Westbrook twirling in the paint. Finds Watson in the far corner. Dribbles right hand. Feeds it Brown. Looks for the cutting Jokic. He catches. He lost it. Out of bounds to the Clippers. Simmons again to defense. And the Clippers can make it a 1-possession game. Third Denver turnover. 2:44 to go first quarter. 26-22 Denver. Harden left wing. Left-handed dribble. Another 3 is up. And down! James Harden back-to-back. And a timeout. Denver. Clippers within 1. 26-25. 2:34 to play in the first. We'll keep it here. James Harden tallies 2 triples. And out on the Clippers, right back in this game after being down 7. They're down a toothpick.
Turnover on the other end, a little bit of a miscommunication, although Jokic thought he was fouled, pushed by Ben Simmons, it looked like, as he was on a backdoor cut, and Christian Brown couldn't find him there. James Harden makes him pay once again on the other end, and Clippers are now 7 of 11 from the outside here, Carlo.
They have made 8 field goals in the game. 7 of them have been threes. These are 2 teams that shoot the lowest amount of three-point shots in the NBA. Denver averages about 32 a game. The Clippers about 33. That's last and second to last. But Adam, the Clippers, a top 10 three-point shooting team. So is Denver. And right now the Clippers knocking down big-time shots.
Clippers taking what is available. The lone 2-pointer was Kawhi in transition going around Jokic for that scoop layup. Tough shot there. Some athleticism from Kawhi on that play, who's out of the game momentarily. But I like what we're seeing right now from the Ben Simmons minutes once again. This was Marenko going back to game 2 where he brought him in midway through the first quarter for Ivica Zubac. And Ben Simmons is doing work on the defensive end, drawing that foul on Russell Westbrook and also playing Nikola Jokic well so far.
Who would have thought the buyout market could get you big minutes against the best player in the NBA? But as we've said all year, Adam, Lawrence Frank knows how to cook.
That's right. They are currently +3 in the Ben Simmons minutes.
26-25. Denver by 1. 2:28 to play in the first. A packed house zeroed into a dome. Jokic on the right block lays it up and off the glass for 2. Denver increases their lead by 2 and goes up 3, 28-25. 2:15 to play. First quarter. Clippers with the ball, trying to take their first home game ever at Intuit Dome. Harden, left elbow, double team, over the shoulder pass to Simmons, finds Norman Powell, straight away, pump fakes, pulls up, gets fouled by Watson. It will be 2 free throws. Peyton Watson, the reach in. Went to high school at Long Beach Poly, just 30 miles from here. First on him. 3rd team foul for Denver. Clippers also have 3 of their own. Norman Powell will step to the free throw line. Norm was asked by Christina Pink post-game after the Monday win, what led to the victory? First free throw. Yes, sir. The 81% free throw shooter knocks it down. He said, our stick-to-itiveness. He felt like the team, no matter the moment, stayed together. Norm especially a part of that. 7 points in the fourth quarter, 7 of his 13. He said after, quote, we're built for these type of moments. A lot of players in this Clipper lineup have played in the finals. They've played high-pressure games. Norm hits both, and they lean on that experience in nights like tonight. Clippers within 1, 28-27. They have not led in this opening quarter. We have 2 minutes left. Jokic being picked up full court by Simmons. On the right block, he's double teamed. He flips it left wing for Watson. Takes a dribble, righty floater is short. Rebound Simmons. Ben wants to push. Clippers can take their first lead of the night. Harden, left wing, goes up, gets fouled. It's another on Watson. Second personal on Peyton. First in the final 2 minutes. And it looks like 3 free throws for James Harden. Check that side out. Harden was at the free throw line. He fooled us all. People started to line up. The referees were down there. Adam saying he didn't fool him.
No, he definitely had me fooled. I was holding up 3 fingers there.
Norman, you didn't have to lie. You didn't have to tell people the truth.
Look, honesty is policy.
Okay, I like it. Integrity. Harden, straight away. Clippers looking for their first lead of the night. James in the paint, the floater out the window, funnels in for 2, and the Clippers are on the high side behind 10 in the opening quarter from Harden. 29-28 Clips. Minute 24 to play in the first. Westbrook on the right wing, left-handed dribble. Simmons in his shadow. The crowd echoing defense. Jokic right elbow, 5 on the shot clock. Back out Westbrook, left wing 3, off the backside of the rim. Just 24% from above the break from bonus distance. Clippers with the ball looking to add to the lead. Harden left wing, Pickett throws Simmons to the floor. No whistle from Taylor, who shakes his head right in front. Norman Powell at the logo. Swings at Harden left wing, 9 to shoot. James with the second-year man Pickett on him. Steps back, rises for 3. Bottoms! Harden! 13 in the opening quarter. 7-0 Clipper run. They lead 32-28. 4:40 to go in the first. The Beard balling it into it. Westbrook tried to force a pass to Jokic and a kick ball on the left elbow. 37 on the clock, 14 to shoot. And the whole Clippers swell, waving their arms back and forth. In full force, the 52 rows of the wall to our right. Jokic on the right block, no look pass. Westbrook catches, looks like he was surprised at the pass. 6 on the shot clock. Denver down by 4. Westbrook left wing 3, another miss. This rebound goes to James Harden, and about a second separates shot and game clock. 7-0 Clipper run into it on their feet. The first ever playoff game here at Intuit Dome. The Clippers up 32-28, 10 on the shot clock. Harden, left-handed dribble. Top of the key, behind the mask. Batum, right wing, pump fake, the 3! Got it! 10-0 run! Watson's half-court heave! No! And the Clippers take a 35-28 lead into the break. into a dome is rocking here in Inglewood. We'll be right back after this. Clippers up 35-28. Second quarter action next on the Clippers Audio Network.
Yo, what's going on? It's Russ.
This summer, Russ goes into the wild.
Pull up to the show.
Into a dome, August 5th, with Big Sean. Plus, Sabrina Claudio. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. All the songs, all the visual, it's a vibe. Don't miss Russ with Big Sean. Plus, Sabrina Claudio. Together this summer.
Selling your home, it's one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. You could go it alone, trying to navigate market trends, determine fair pricing, and tackle tricky negotiations on your own. You could second-guess every decision, wondering if you're doing it right. Then there's the showings, the offers, and the mountain of paperwork. Or you could work with the expertise of a realtor, here to guide and help protect as you make your next big move. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The home of the Clippers.
Listen, Clipper fan, there's 24 hours in a day. Only so many of them can be filled with Clippers basketball.
Challenge accepted.
What am I supposed to do the rest of the day?
Fill the rest of the day with LA's best sports talk.
The best lineup at your fingertips.
Step 1, download the iHeartRadio app. Step 2, make AM 570 LA Sports a favorite.
First preset, make it happen.
Then, every time you open the app, LA's best sports talk immediately to your ears. The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Putting in work in that first quarter, leading 35-28, heading into the second and withstanding a big run to start the ball game by the Denver Nuggets. They were 8 of 9. They couldn't be stopped. By the end of the first quarter, it was the Clippers who were hot.
And the Clippers got going from distance. 9 threes, 9 of their 11 makes from outside the arc. Just so impressive by this team as the Clippers only hit more threes in a single quarter, Adam, once all season. You have to go back to February 6th of 2025. They hit 10 in the first in Indiana. Joey Kimball told him that about 30 seconds ago. Asked him, can you really find this? Yes, you can. Big brother Jake Warner, our audio engineer. Adam, the Clippers, you mentioned it, couldn't ask for a better start to this game.
No, to withstand that run by the Denver Nuggets and fire back and go plus 11 in the Ben Simmons minutes out there with Nikola Jokic, but Noah beats Zubac's incredible, and you could just feel the crowd fueling this team right now, Carlo.
The Clippers on a 10-0 run, up 35-28. Denver shot 57% in the first quarter. They trail by 7. Denver with the ball. Clippers didn't lead in the first quarter till the final 2 minutes. Pickett on the left wing. Bogdanovich is checked in, guarding him. Bounce pass up top for Murray. Left-handed dribble on the left wing. Bogey the switch. 5 to shoot. Murray likes this matchup. Spins left shoulder. Tries a top left elbow jumper. It's short. Nico Batum has the miss off the front of the rim. Clippers can add to the 10-0 run. Bogdanovich to Kawhi. Muscles on Pickett. Cut off at the free throw line. Gets it right back from Bogey. Playing a little catch. Leonard, left wing. A 3-ball. In and out. Zubac. Tap back with the right hand. Finishes out the window for 2. The run at 12-0. 3+ minutes. And the Clippers are up 9. Porter Jr. right wing 3. Way too strong. Rebound. Watson couldn't grab it. Gordon does in the right corner. Gordon left-handed dribble. He'll try the 3. In and out. Rebound tapped by Porter Jr. Batum has the miss off the right side of the rim. Clippers looking for more offense. Bogdanovich to Kawhi. Dumps it underneath for Zoo. Keeps it high. Lefty hook shot is in. 14-0 Clipper run. 39-28 the lead. 10:43 to go in the second. Murray, top of the key. Derrick Jones Jr. attached to his right hip. Bounce pass straight away for Watson. Swing it left wing. Porter Jr. into the corner. Pickett drives baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Gordon right block. Block from the rear view. Batum the rejection. Clippers with a rebound. Nico Batum is everywhere. Clippers back on offense. 2 minutes into the second. Derrick left corner 3. Oh yeah! Timeout Denver. 42-28 Clippers. 15-0 run continues, and it's an avalanche tearing into its own. 10-11 to play in the second. The Clippers have gone 4 minutes of perfection. We'll step aside on your Clippers Audio Network.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Yo, what's going on? It's Russ.
This summer, Russ goes into the wild.
Pull up to the show.
Into a dome, August 5th, with Big Sean. Plus, Sabrina Claudio. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. All the songs, all the visual, it's a vibe. Don't miss Russ with Big Sean. Plus, Sabrina Claudio. Together this summer.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Alive, no big, I feel like pop.
Clippers, Denver Nuggets, here it into its own first ever playoff game. It's game 3, and the Clippers are making a big push early here. Clipper Nation, buy those playoff tickets and show up early. Ticketed fans who arrive 30 minutes before tip-off will score a free player t-shirt, and they look great while supplies last. Get your tickets now at clippers.com/playoffs and be there for every game to collect each moment's tee. We're having a moment right now. This Clippers team on a 17-0 run, Carlo.
It is unreal stuff in the Clippers. 42-28. Adam, our score was 28-25 Denver with 2:27 to play in the first quarter. The Nuggets have missed 8 straight shots. The Clippers have made 7 straight shots, and they lead 42-28.
Clippers 10 of 15 from the outside. We know that's not going to hold up over 48 minutes, but they have been good getting to the paint in this series so far. It'll be interesting when they go back to that plan of attack.
Clippers lead by 14. 2 minutes gone in the second. Denver with the ball moving left to right, looking for their first points of the quarter. 2 minutes in. Murray at the free throw line. To the left hand, floats to the right, gets fouled. It's off the front of the rim. Still no field goals for the Nuggets, but Murray will shoot 2, and who's this on? We're going Derrick Jones Jr. on the backside. Zubac's out there with Kawhi, Batum, Derrick, and Bogey first on Jones Jr. and the first team foul. So Murray to shoot 2. It's very interesting. He had a tie-up with Norman Powell in Game 2. Both of them getting entangled as Murray hits the first free throw. Sometimes those things will spill over into the next game, into the next couple of games, but both Jamal Murray and Norman Powell refused to talk about it in media Murray said post-game, nothing against Norm. We were competitors for a second. We both didn't like what we were doing. But he said, quote, we're good. And DeAndre Jordan comes into the ball game for Peyton Watson. Denver has Michael Porter Jr., Christian Brown, Murray Gordon, and the former Clipper, DeAndre Jordan. Murray looking into the wall. Hits both free throws. 9:58 stamped on the second quarter clock. 42-30. Clippers up a dozen with the ball moving right to left. Bogdanovich deals the logo, bounce it right wing for Ivica Zubac. Holds the ball at the pocket, hands it off to Bogey, turns the corner, bounce pass to Zoo, kicked by DeAndre Jordan. No whistle. Kawhi picks it up, finds Bogey on the right wing, drives by Brown, feeds it Batum, right corner, no zip three, bottoms. Nico, another triple. Clippers have their largest lead, 45-30. They've hit 11 threes through 14 and a half minutes of basketball. And a foul's going on Batum, battling with Gordon on the left elbow. And the crowd expressing their frustration. First on Nico, second team foul. 45-30. Clippers lead, 9:24 to play. First ever playoff game at Intuit Dome. And I hope you brought your umbrella. It is raining threes here at Inglewood. Inbound to come from Gordon, finds DeAndre Jordan, right elbow, gives it up to Murray in the untouched jersey. Derek Jones Jr. in his shadow. Murray turns the corner, stops right elbow, pump fakes, rises, throws it up, it's an air ball. Rebound Jordan, his layup and a foul. Well, still no field goals from Denver in the quarter, but more free throws coming. Zubac picks up his first, third team foul. DeAndre Jordan will shoot two. And if you're going to foul somebody, a 42% free throw shooter isn't a bad person to foul. DeAndre steps to the line, played 750 games with the Clippers in his Clipper career. First free throw for the lefty, off the heel. And the Wall has their second victim of the ball game. Denver 3 for 5 from the line. DeAndre, who left the Clippers, the franchise leader in games played, rebounds, and blocks, wipes the sides of his shorts and his pink shoes, steps to the free throw line. The Wall chanting, do it again. They're all on their feet, waving their arms back and forth, towels in the air. DeAndre can't hit either. And Nico, another rebound. His third to go with 6 points. Clippers up 15, their largest lead with the ball, 3 minutes into the second. Kawhi on the left wing, right-handed dribble, skips into the chest of Brown, behind the back, double team, spins it to the cutting Derek Jones Jr. It was a little behind him, and it's taken away by Murray, Clippers' third turnover. Jamal Murray at the logo, Jokic off the floor right now for Denver, dribbles left hand, takes it left elbow, a one-footed follow-away jumper trickles in. First made field goal for Denver since the 2:20 mark of the first quarter. 8:35 now to play in the second. 45-32 Clippers. Bogey. Left elbow, steps back, the free ball! Off the back rim, long rebound, Kawhi. Straight away, jabs right, moves left, crosses right hand, shaking and baking, bringing the sauce, gives it up, Bogdanovich, skipping Batum, right wing, the three! Off the front of the rim, it falls in! Nico Batum gets a gift from the Orange Iron, and the Clippers up 48-32. He's 3 for 3 from distance. Murray, left wing jumper. Yes. Denver back within 14, 48-34. Batum Battalion, have yourself a half. Clippers with the ball. Leonard on Brown. Barges into the paint. Right elbow, baseline jumper, rattles down for two. Kawhi Leonard the bucket. The Clippers up 50-34, matching their largest lead. 7.5 to play in the second. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., left wing three, rattles down. Denver hits a triple, 4 for 9 from distance. And the Clipper lead at 13, 50-37. Bogdanovich around a couple of screens. On the right wing, holds the ball head high. Finds Derek, left corner three. Off the backboard, off the back rim. Rebound, Christian Brown. Clippers 12 for 19 from distance. Brown for Denver, straight away. Pops the right wing three. Off the back rim, Kawhi Leonard beats Michael Porter Jr. to the clouds and grabs the rebound head high. Clippers with the ball. Kawhi finds Bogey. Lofts underneath for Ivica. One-on-one with DeAndre Jordan in the paint. Zubac right-handed dribble. Jordan reaches and a foul. Kind of stabbing at the basketball like he's spearfishing. Just trying to swipe in on Ivica Zubac. That's the first on DeAndre Jordan. First team foul, and here comes Nikola Jokic and Denver. Murray will go to the bench as Westbrook gets DeAndre Jordan. Clippers have Batum, Bogdanovic, Kawhi, Zoo, and Derrick Jones Jr. on the floor. Game 3, round 1. Series even at 1. Clippers in their first ever home game here at Intuit Dome in the playoffs. Bogdanovic heels the logo. Right-handed hip-high handle. Chest pass to Kawhi on the right wing. 5 to shoot. Leonard, left-handed dribble with 4. Right wing with 2. Kawhi is going to do it himself. Right elbow. It's a 3. It's short. Derrick skies for the rebound. Elevates. Whips it up with the left hand. No. What a board. But could not finish. Denver left to right. 13-point Clipper lead. 6.5 to play. Second quarter action. Westbrook straightaway 3. He's 0 for 2. He's 1 for 3 as he hits that one in his timeout. Ty Lue. We'll take it with him. 50-40, the Clippers led by 16. Denver knocks down a couple threes for the first time this quarter, and with 6:23 to play in the second, it's back to a 10-point game. Clippers 50, Denver 40 on your Clippers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Los Angeles Clippers. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
It's game 3 here at Intuit Dome. Second quarter action. Clipper Nation, shot plus save. Tonight's item of the game is our Los Angeles Clippers graphic crew. Regular price is $50. Purchase in arena or online starting tonight for $30. Don't wait and save now at clippershq.com/ITOG for more. While we have a second, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
NBA Radio on Sirius XM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Radio station.
Clipper legend, Clipper royalty in the house, in Patrick Beverly, Pat Bev, one of my favorite Clippers of all time. And for this reason, he loves supporting his guys, his former guys, and that would be Ivica Zubac, Carlo.
Yeah, Pat Bev getting a nice welcome from Steve Ballmer. Ty Lue you could throw him out here. You could probably get you some minutes.
Mr. 94 feet.
You got the jersey on. Interesting connection between Pat Bev and Chris Dunn. If Chris gets to the free throw line, we'll tell you about it. 6:23 to play second quarter, 50-40. Clippers lead by 10. Denver's hit back-to-back threes to cut the Clipper lead that was 16 back down to 10. Kawhi on the right wing. Game 3 of this first round series. Series even at 1. Leonard finds a cutting Zoo. Keeps it head high. Dribbles left-handed layup. Left block off the window for 2. Ivica Zubac with his third made field goal. And the Clippers back up a dozen, 52-40. Halfway home here in the second quarter. Aaron Gordon on the right wing. 11 points in the opening 4 minutes. Has not scored since. On the left block, feeds Westbrook. Back to Brown on the right block. 5 to shoot. Kick it Jokic straight away. Heaves the 3. Off the back rim. Rebound Chris Dunn. Him and James Harden both there for the Clipper board. Clippers up 14. Harden walks it forward. 13 first quarter points for the Beard. Dribbles left hand. Switched on by Michael Porter Jr. Brown comes to double. Spin it Chris Dunn in the paint. Leaves it Zoo left block. Swing it Kawhi. Left corner. Gets by Westbrook. Hot one from 10. Short. Rebound Jokic. Taps in the hands of Gordon. Nuggets into the front court. Gordon, left wing, steps into an in-rhythm 3. It's off the front side of the rim. Christian Brown among 4 blue jerseys has the Denver rebound. Jokic, top of the key. Kawhi in his airspace. Jokic back to the basket. Muscles into the paint. Sees a double team. Kicks it Porter Jr. Sidestep straight away. Awkward 3. In and out. Long rebound. Offensive board. Gordon. Westbrook right corner 3. Hits the heel and Harden has the miss finally. 3 opportunities for the Nuggets. They can't find anything but booze gold. Harden to the rim. Left-handed layup off the backboard. 15 for Harden. 14-point Clipper lead. 54-40. Denver pushing. Gordon left block. Layup over Kawhi. He stood tall. Missed it short. Rebound tap to Batum. Harden right wing. Clippers with numbers. The 3. Off the back rim. Harden hit the deck. Thought Jokic might have hit him on the shot. Jokic lobs it for Porter Jr. Broken up by Batum. Nico. What a showing in the opening half. Chris Dunn has it for the Clippers, and St. Nick has been everywhere the Clips have needed him. 12 minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Harden, right wing, the 3, the foul! Off the right side of the rim. And James will go to the line. Michael Porter Jr. picks up his first second team foul. Well, the Clippers have won 14 of their last 15 games here at Intuit Dome. Boy, have they looked comfortable here in the first half. 52% from the field, 12 for 21 from the three-point line. Harden with an early 15. James looks at the rim, studies it. 87% free throw shooter. Connects on the first. Big brother Jake Warner bringing you that string music. Daniel West back in the studio. Joey Kimball, our statistician. Adam Onson will have you all halftime to break down this one. Clippers at one point a 17-0 run. Harden toes the nail. He's got 2 more. He said after game 2, as the second one goes, I expect Intuit Dome to be rocking. Said this series could easily be 0-2. It could easily be 2-0 us. But we're headed to home with an opportunity to win. And Adam, the Clippers have looked very, very comfortable here in their home arena.
No, their execution on the offensive end, finding the right man every possession out there has been very impressive.
Harden cannot hit the third off the back rim. First miss of this postseason for Harden. 56-40. Denver with the ball. 4 minutes to play before halftime. Clippers have matched their largest lead. Jokic on the left elbow, surveying the scene. One of the best passers in the NBA. Finds Westbrook left corner 3. He's hoisting him. That's an air ball. Rebound Kawhi. Clippers can take their largest lead. Leonard tries the baseline jumper, falling away and finishing. 58-40. Timeout, David Adelman in Denver. The Clippers, an 8-0 run. And with 3:37 to play in the second, they lead by 18. Leonard very upset after the play, looking towards Ray Acosta. James Harden put 2 hands on him, kind of shoveled him towards the bench. Kawhi thought he got hit on that baseline jumper, and the claw at him in Terminator mode. The Clippers have their largest lead of the series here at Intuit Dome in the opening half.
Kawhi Leonard, second time now in the first half. He thought he was fouled on a right baseline jumper by Christian Brown. He's gotten them to go anyways so far, but they could have been and ones. Stick with it, Kawhi. Court of Dreams tonight as Kevin Costner is in the house. Is that Jelly Roll, Carl?
That is Jelly Roll.
Anthony Anderson here. Still, maybe my favorite scene, definitely my favorite scene, the Transformers movies, the Bayformers, where he falls out of the glass door into the pool. Transformers 1.
I see you, Double F. Adam Levine in the building. Into it, Dome, showing out here in Inglewood. Clippers up 58-40, 3:37 to play in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, Adam, the Denver Nuggets have scored 12 points in 8.5 minutes. They're 4 of 17 from the field, 2 for 10 from the three-point line.
They just keep finding the right guy every possession. As I mentioned earlier, they are taking whatever the defense gives them right now. They're not forcing anything.
58-40 Clips. Denver with the ball, looking to win Game 3 and protect home court in a series tied at 1. Into it, Dome, rocking on this Thursday night. Murray on the right wing. Dribbles on Dunn. Right elbow follow-away. Tough shots in and out. Kawhi Leonard vacuums in the rebound. And the Clippers can go up 20. Leonard crosses right hand. Pulls up from the mid-range. Grazes the front of the rim. Rebound Porter Jr. in front of the Clipper bench. Kawhi 4 for 10 from the field with 9 points. Jokic in front of his own bench on the far block. Right-handed dribble working on Zoo. Turns the corner and a foul. Blocking foul. We're going to go on the floor. Ivica Zubac, second personal. Third team foul. 3:05 to play in the second. Shout out Pitbull. Shout out Noah Eagle. His spotter / statistician Tyler Freed in the building today. Big shout out Tyler with the jacket on too. Looking very stylish. Nuggets with the ball. Another foul away, and this will be free throws now. It's the second on Dunn. Or what is the whistle? Are they going to call it? Yeah, they're going to put him at the free throw line.
You got it right, Carlo.
Sometimes I don't know. Even Jokic was heading towards the sideline.
You do any officiating in your past life?
I did.
You're so young, this is your past life still.
No.
Old soul, though.
Jokic at the line. First free throw. In and out. Denver has not scored in 3.5 minutes. They're over their last 8, and they're struggling at the free throw line. They're free, but not against the wall. Second one. Got it. He rattles in and goes 1 for 2. Jokic, who's a 80% free throw shooter in the regular season, 63% through 2 games in the playoffs. Zubac hands it to Harden, left-handed dribble. Jokic chases him to the logo, flips it underneath for Zoo, catches, turns, left-handed hook shot, in and out, falls off the backside of the rim. Jokic the miss. Denver running down 17. 2:45 to go in the first half. Brown thought about a 3. Leaves it for Jokic on the baseline. Turns and faces on Ivica Zubac. Tries a long 2. Clippers will take it, and Jokic rattles it in. Of all the shots, a long 2, not a bad one. 58-43. Denver cuts the Clipper lead to 15. Here comes Harden on the left elbow. Dribbles. Lasers it to Zubac. Pump fakes in the paint. Got fouled. Gordon the reach. And that is his second. Aaron Gordon joins Peyton Watson, the only Nuggets with 2 fouls. Third team foul for Denver. Clippers side out. 2:20 on the second quarter clock. 14 to shoot. 58-43. Clippers used the 17-0 run to go up by 14. They have kept the Nuggets at bay since then. Norman Powell finds Zubac in the lane. Turns, hammers it through with 2 hands. And Steve Ballmer loves it on the baseline. The Clippers up 17, 60-43. 2:07 to play in the second. Jokic, laser, swing at Porter Jr., left wing 3. Hustler right side of the rim. Dunn has the Clipper rebound. The Clippers' largest lead is 18. They're up 17. Harden on the left wing, trying to turn the corner on Jokic. Feed it done. Open top of the key 3. Off the right side of the rim. To the offensive rebound. Taps it to Harden, top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Gets downhill. Layup, foul, finish! Into it, Dome. Rocking in their first ever home playoff game. Clippers up 62-43. And the Beard with a bag that has no bottom. 19 points in the opening half. Derrick Jones Jr. checks in for Dunn. Zoo goes to the bench for Batum. And Harden, 87%. 4 for 5 from the line in the opening half. We'll look for 20. He steps towards the nail. Dribbles to the left hand. Let's listen for this free throw. Leather right through Lace. And for the first time this series, the Clippers have a 20-point lead. Minute 34 to go in the second. Gordon and the Nuggets welcomed into it. Jokic free throw line. Dribbling with the right hand. Harden comes to double. Now triple. No look past Christian Brown. Right block layup. No. Put back by Gordon. Yes. Wow, I don't know how Jokic saw Christian Brown there. 63-45. The 18-point Clipper lead now with a minute 13 to play in the second. Harden's been cooking with the heat on high all half. Does the beard have more magic here in the opening half? James, left wing, finds Derrick Jones Jr. in the paint. Rises, layup short. Rebound Gordon, who stood tall. Denver pushing. Gordon with a minute to play in the first half. Lost it out of bounds. Clippers will take it. Went right down Main Street. Just lost it off his right thigh. Fourth Denver turnover. Clippers only have 3 of them. 50 seconds left. What a half it's been. Harden, who holds the Intuit Dome scoring record, now trying to have the playoff scoring record in Game 1. James on the right wing. 10 to shoot on Christian Brown. Harden to the left hand. Turns the corner into traffic. Scoop layup. No. Rebound Kawhi. 4 to shoot. The layup blocked up top, but a travel as Gordon did not get his hands on the ball. In fact, it was Kawhi who hung on to it. 63-45. The lead for the Clippers in a series that's been a difference of 1 point. Clippers 215 points through 2 games. Denver 214. A blowout situation. It's the largest lead of the series for the Clippers for either team. Jamal Murray skips into traffic, elevates, right-handed layup off the window. Murray's been a bright spot for Denver. 13 points matching Gordon for a team high this half. Clippers up by 16. Shot clock is blank. 15 seconds left in the first half in the first playoff game at Intuit Dome. Harden, who has 20, has it at the logo. Finds Kawhi, 8 to shoot on the baseline. Working on Murray. Surveys with 5. Finds Derrick Jones Jr. Turns, slams it through! Murray half-court heave. Short. Clippers up. 65-47. An 18-point lead through 24 minutes. Here at Intuit Dome. Clipper Nation with a welcome to the Clippers. A true home court and the true home advantage has them up 18. Adam Oslin has you all at halftime. Don't go anywhere. 65-47 Clippers on your Clippers Audio Network.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Chick-fil-A SoCal is proud to be the official chicken sandwich of the LA Clippers. At any home game, if the visiting team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter at Intuit Dome, you receive a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Download the Chick-fil-A app and make sure your location services are enabled to claim your offer before midnight. Download the app today for additional exclusive offers. Go Clippers! And remember, eat more chicken.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4-day super sale and get 40% off paints and stains April 25th through the 28th. With prices starting at $29.39, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Oh, by the way, Ivan's no longer on the project. His wife got a new job, so they're moving across the country.
Robin's top researcher is deviating to a new market. This isn't standard.
And now we're short-staffed. Who's going to finish all these projects?
She needs a cluster of new data analysts, and there's no margin for error.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We've reached the halfway point. This is halftime.
24 minutes to go
on the LA Clippers Audio Network. And now your host, Adam Oslin.
The first ever half of basketball, postseason basketball here at Intuit Dome. The Clippers have a 65-47 lead on top of the Denver Nuggets here in Game 3. Remember, your Kia halftime show is brought to you by a legend in the making, the Telluride X-Pro, official vehicle of the LA Clippers. Kia, movement that inspires. Some inspiring basketball in the first half of this one by your Los Angeles Clippers. Let's talk about it. In the first quarter, to get things started, just get it to the bearded wonder and get out the way.
Clippers with it. Harden right wing three. Bullseye. The beard gets on the board from downtown, and the Clippers within 4. Harden left wing, left-handed dribble. Another three is up and down. James Harden back to back, and a timeout. Denver. Harden straight away. Clippers looking for their first lead of the night. James in the paint. The floater out the window. Funnels in for 2. And the Clippers are on the high side behind 10 in the opening quarter from Harden. James with the second-year man picking on him. Steps back. Rises for 3. Bottoms. Harden. 13 in the opening quarter. 7-0 Clipper run.
The Clippers would eventually get to a 10-0 run before the quarter was over. And they went from being down by 7 in the first quarter to being up by 7. After the first 12 minutes, it was 35-28. Thanks to those 13 points from James Harden. In the second quarter, the Clippers kept the run going, and it was St. Nico Batum helping out.
Finds Bogey on the right wing, drives by Brown, feeds it Batum, right corner, no dip 3, bottoms, Nico, another triple. Clippers have their largest lead. Crosses right hand, shaking and baking, bringing the sauce, gives it up Bogdanovic, skipping Batum, right wing, the 3, off the front of the rim, it falls in. Nico Batum gets a gift from the Orange Iron, and the Clippers up 48-32.
Couple of threes there from Nico. Couple of big blocks from him in the first half. He's got 9 points. Clippers led by as many as 20. And they're currently up 65-47. 24 minutes into this one in Game 3 here at Intuit Dome. The first ever postseason game here at the Dome. The Dome is home. Thank you, Steve Ballmer. Coming up next, we'll get your complete halftime box scores. The Clippers lead the Denver Nuggets 65-47 here in Game 3. And you're listening to the Los Angeles half of the Denver Nuggets here at Intuit Dome in Game 3. First ever postseason game here at Intuit Dome. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. Remember, our teams are always built tough, just like your Ford trucks and SUVs. Built Ford tough. Clippers shot 51% in the first half. Biggest difference in the ball game, they're 12 of 22 from 3. The Denver Nuggets just 5 of 17. Both teams with just 4 turnovers. The Clippers are out-rebounding them 27-23. Both teams with 20 points in the paint. But second chance points, Clippers 13, Denver just 4. Leading your Los Angeles Clippers at the half, James Harden leading all scorers with 20 points on 6 of 10 shooting, 3 of 5 from distance. Norman Powell with 8, Kawhi with 9, Vitsa Zubac with 8 and 5, Chris Dunn with 6. Off the bench, Nico Batum with 9, Derek Jones Jr. with 5. As for the Denver Nuggets, they got 2 players with 13 points. That would be Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. Clippers up big at the half by a score of 65-47. Here in Game 3 against the Denver Nuggets at Intuit Dome. Coming up next, we'll get to an NBA out-of-town scoreboard. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening.
On your car, you got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small, loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, Clippers fans, it's Game 3, and you know it's the best time to be a basketball fan. With all the thrills and playoff drama, and if you're done sitting on the sideline and ready to win some real cash, well, check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. Because when it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition like Derek Jones Jr., and that includes dunking all over Prize Picks. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 Plus with even more cash if you outscore the competition. And you can pick Kawhi to get more or less on his point total, and James Harden Harden to get more or less on his assist total on the Pick 6 app. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code LAPICKS. That's code LAPICKS for new customers to play just $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offers. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
I love this team. I never miss a game.
You're listening to LA Clippers playoff basketball.
Free ball. Yes, sir!
Right here on the LA Clippers audio network.
Clippers lead by 18 at the half here in Game 3 against the Denver Nuggets. Welcome back into your halftime report. I'm Adam Osland as the Clippers have a 65-47 lead. Coming up, third quarter action, but first, quickly an NBA out-of-town scoreboard. Midway through the third quarter in Memphis, it's the Grizzlies on top of the OKC Thunder, 84-65. Scottie Pippen Jr. has 23 points in the ball game. Earlier in Detroit, it was the Knicks taking a 2-1 series lead, winning on the road 118-116. Jalen Brunson with 30. Big Karl Anthony Towns, Cat with 31 as well. Clippers leading by 18 at the half. Here at Into a Dome, your first ever postseason game. Not a bad start. Clippers must finish, though. Up by 65-47 on top of the Denver Nuggets. 24 minutes left to play. Third quarter action next, right here on the Los Angeles.
Chill or not to chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
To every child and family who've needed us since 1875, and all who support us, our hospital needs no introduction. But just in case, it's SickKids. And it's our 150th birthday. Our mission has always been healthier children, a better world. The first children's hospital in Canada, SickKids. Pasteurizing milk to prevent disease 30 years before it was mandatory. The heart-lung machine that transformed open heart surgery. A pediatric kidney transplant in 1969. SickKids. SickKids. And SickKids. We discovered the gene for cystic fibrosis so patients live longer lives. And we just created the world's first Atlas of Cancer using machine learning to analyze 13,000 variations. Today, the hospital sees over 130,000 patients a year. We're a research powerhouse, a training magnet, attracting nearly 600 clinical and research fellows from around the globe every year. And we're the #1 publicly funded
Wall sits down. Clippers now moving towards the 52 rows of sound to our right. As Kawhi dribbles with the right hand, looks towards the rim. 20 seconds gone here in the third. The first is nothing but net. Kawhi Leonard, who had a lot of pride after Game 2, 39 points, 15 for 19. One of the most efficient playoff games ever. It was only the fourth time in his career he's had 30 points on 75% from the field. Only 2 other players ever in the history of the game have done that 4 times. And they're both center, Shaq and Kareem. Kawhi is a guard. Jokic left elbow. Clippers by 20. Step back 3 for Jokic. And he hits it left all alone. He knocks it down. Jokic just 12 points. That's his first 3 on 2 attempts. 67-50, the Clipper lead. Harden on the right wing, holds the ball outside the left kneecap. Looks off ball for movement. Kicks it Norman Powell straight away. Gordon trailing him. Norm left wing, lines it for Zoo. Right corner done, swing it Harden. Flies by Michael Porter Jr., crosses left hand, 5 to shoot. In the paint with 3 to shoot. Norm straight away, 3 is up. Almost banked it in. Murray taps the rebound. Dunn takes it away on the extra effort. Kawhi on the right wing. Clippers with another opportunity. Dribbling with the left hand. Lost it for Zoo. On the far block, he'll get fouled as he goes up with the right hand. Ivica Zubac doing a good job to steal Aaron Gordon. Kawhi finding him. 3rd on Gordon. 2nd team foul for Denver. That is the first player in the ball game, Aaron Gordon, with 3 personal fouls. Ivica Zubac to the line. 66% free throw shooter. Eligible for the Most Improved Player Award. It comes out this week. He cannot hit the first free throw. Bounces off the front of the rim twice. Ivica, who his last 6 games has just been a machine. 20 points, 14 rebounds, 58% from the field. And he said he knew he was having a special season when Chris Dunn once asked him, "Hey, Zoo, you ever been an All-Star?" He said, "Me? What do you mean?" Kind of scoffed and laughed, but that's the kind of year Ivica Zubac has had for the Clippers. Jamal Murray left wing. Clippers by 18. Murray on the right elbow. 1.5 minutes into the second half. Murray straddling the three-point line. 7 to shoot. Out to Christian Brown on the right wing. Lasers to Gordon. Free throw line. Follow-away jumper off the right side of the rim. Gordon has been quiet after his 4-for-4 start. 1 for his next 9. Clippers with the ball. Kawhi, left elbow. Finds Norman Powell. Swing it to Dunn, left wing. Rips through, feeds it for Leonard straight away. Jabs right, moves left. Brown the closeout. Kawhi at the dotted hash. Steps through, lofts it up with the right hand. Hits the back rim. Jokic rips down the weak side rebound. Denver pushing. Brown to Murray on the right wing. Defensive chance. Echo. Hear it into his dome. Clippers by 18. Murray, left elbow. Leaves it for Jokic. Norman Powell bats it towards the halo board. It goes off the cameraman on the right side. Out of bounds to Denver. 8 to shoot, 9:53 to go. Denver will inbound just past half court in the backcourt. And the Wall still chanting in the break. Murray at half court to the left wing. A 3 falling to his left off the front of the rim. And Kawhi Leonard says, "I'll take that rebound for the Clippers." Norman Powell in the right corner, sets up the feet, crosses to the left hand, turns the corner on Brown, right-handed floater around and down. Norman Powell puts the Clippers back up 20, matching their largest lead. 2.5 into the third. Jokic to Brown, back to Jokic on the baseline. Looks over the left shoulder, looks over the right shoulder, waits for motion, still has his dribble, turns, puts it on the floor. He took a step and he traveled. Nikola Jokic maybe dissecting and calculating too much, moving before dribbling the ball, and the Clippers can take their largest lead here with 9:22 to go in the third. Game 1 came down to 2 points. advantage Denver. Game 2 came down to 3 points advantage Clippers. Been a completely different story in Game 3. Clippers up 20. Zoo, the floater, rattles down, making a 22-point Clipper lead, 72-50, 9:05 to play in the third. Ivica Zubac, the fourth Clipper in double figures. Jokic left block with a left-handed dribble into the traffic. He'll rise, throw it up off the left side of the backboard. No iron. Rebound out of bounds to Denver. It trickles to the far side. 9 to shoot, 8:52 to go in the third. Jokic in his salmon-colored shoes will throw it in. Finds Murray on the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Murray sees the double team. Drives down the left alley. Hop step into the paint. A lot of contact and a foul. He tried a right-handed layup. He'll head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul goes on Dunn. That's his third. First team foul. 8:46 to go. Third quarter. 72-50 Clippers. Murray steps to the line as he looks to hit 2 more. On the night, he's 2 for 2. On the season, 88%. And he's got the first. Murray, who was sick in the last game. Something has been going around Denver. David Adelman talked about it pregame. He said, I don't know if Murray was going to play when he showed up to the arena for Game 2. Murray, postgame, was very dismissive. He said, look, it's the playoffs. I just got to play through it. He hits both free throws. 20-point game, 72-52. 8:45 to go. The clock rolls in the third. The Clippers looking to take a 2-1 series lead. First home game for a fully healthy Kawhi. First home game in the playoffs for the Clips here at Intuit Dome. Zoo, right block, muscles through Jokic. Layup in and out. Jokic the miss on the rebound. Murray right wing. Denver with the ball. 20-point Clipper lead. Murray skips down the left alley to the rim with the left hand. High off the windows. He stumbles into the second row. 72-54. The Clipper lead at 18. Clippers left to right. Harden looking for Kawhi. Leonard catches. 11 points to the claw. 4 for 11 from the field. Inside the three-point line straight away. Murray on him. 8 on the shot clock. Kawhi to the right elbow. 2-footed right-handed push shot off the back rim. Rebound Christian Brown. Denver with a pedal down. Brown, who led the NBA in fast break points in the regular season, taps on the brakes, gives it to Jokic at the free throw line. Turns and faces. A long 2 is up and off the right side of the rim. Dunn grabs the rebound. Head high. Clippers 18-point lead. Harden sneaks in with a left elbow, steps back, retreats. Got Michael Porter Jr. on him. He likes this matchup. Will a double team come? Harden crosses left hand. Here comes the double from Gordon. Now the switch by Aaron Gordon. 8 on the shot clock. Right-handed dribble for the Beard. Crosses left, crosses right. Shaken with 4. The 3! Off the right side of the rim. Kawhi could not grab the offensive rebound. It's passed out of bounds to the Clippers. Did Brown touch it last? James Capers and Ben Taylor will change the call. 72-54. Clippers by 18. 7:19 to play in the third. And both teams pretty much holding serve here in the third quarter. As Denver moves it right to left. Clippers and the Nuggets 2 for 7 for the field in the third. Jokic shovels Christian Brown. Curls free throw line. Takes 2 steps. Right-handed floater. Too strong. Harden the rebound. Brown just 4 points today. He had 5 in game 2. Norm left wing 3. Down for distance. And a timeout, Denver. 6:57 to play in the third. Clippers up 21. And we'll be back for more on your Clippers Audio Network.
Hi, it's me, your USPS Ground Advantage shipment. Just left the warehouse and hitting the road.
I know. Just got the notification.
Great. Smooth sailing so far. I'm almost there.
Yes, I know. I get all the updates.
Made it. Safe and sound.
I know.
Well, did you know I was with USPS the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Keep your business in the know with the USPS Ground Advantage service. Visit USPS.com/in-the-know.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Third quarter action here at the Dome. The Dome is home. It's the Clippers and Denver Nuggets in Game 3. Second half, as always, is brought to you by proud LA Clippers small business partners, PDQ Equipment and AQ Skin Solutions. Norman Powell, we talked about it a lot over the last few days, but we thought after that fourth quarter where he had 7 of his 13 points in Game 2, maybe that could translate to Game 3 back at the Dome. It has. He's up to 13 points after knocking down that last three-pointer, but also very good defensively, that last defensive possession by the Clippers against Christian Brown, Carlo.
Yeah, ability to slow down Brown and really lock in on the defensive end just helps the Clippers be that good. Chris Paul in the building here at Intuit Dome. With a round of applause. Lob City at it. Probably the birth of the brand new Clippers, a new regime. To 2-1-3 to now. Still an all-time Clipper great. And we're not going against him. You're still rooting for CP3. I think at some point that's a guy who's going to have his jersey retired in this building. Where do you put him with the Halo board? That's what I want. We thought of everything except where do you put the jerseys? Nuggets with the wall. Clippers up 75-54. Denver right to left in Game 3. Series tied at 1 in the opening round of the playoffs. Jokic free throw line. Mid-range Shea down for 2. Nikola Jokic with 14 points. He's had to take 10 shots to get there. And the Clipper lead 75-56. Harden, Zoo, Dunn, Kawhi, and Norm on the floor for the Clippers. Jokic, Gordon, Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Brown, the 5 for Denver. Norm for Zoo. Bounce pass to Dunn. Swing it Harden. Around the horn it goes. Kawhi, left wing 3. String music. Leonard hits the corner 3. The Clippers up 78-56. 22-point lead matches their largest. Approaching the halfway point of the third. Jokic frustrated. Throws a pass deflected by Leonard out of bounds to Denver. On the right side, it was off the back leg of Kawhi. Ty Lue does have a challenge. He won't use one here. As you get a look at it on the replay. Up on the big board, off the back leg of Leonard. Murray, head high pass to Jokic. Wearing an arm sleeve on that right arm. He put that on at halftime of Game 2, dealing with some inflammation. Murray left elbow jumper, not enough on it. Kawhi, another rebound, his 9th. Clips left to right, Harden right wing. Dancing on Christian Brown. 21st half points, the beard. Finds Dunn, left corner, Norm will try the 3. Rainbows off the front of the rim. Weak side rebound, Brown. Denver walks it forward, 22-point Clipper advantage. Christian Brown has been quiet with 4 points. Drives, Dunn pokes it, Brown gets it back. Jokic closed out on by Harden. Turns it back to the basket, shovels to Gordon. Kawhi stays step for step. Gordon got away. No, he didn't. Left his luggage at LAX. He travels on the right elbow. And the Clippers can take their largest lead of the game. Just defensive dominance here in the third quarter from the Clippers. Denver 3 for 10 from the field. Clippers with the ball. Zoo in the paint, turns, layup off the window, and the Clippers have their largest lead, 80-56. Ivica Zubac with 13. The avalanche continues in the third. 5:07 to go. Jokic to Porter Jr. Tape around that left shoulder. He'll try the right elbow jumper off the front of the rim and a foul. Back to the free throw line goes Denver. Michael Porter Jr. 5 points in this one. He had 15 points More importantly, 15 rebounds in Game 2. Second personal on Norm's second team foul. 76% free throw shooter. Just the second trip to the line all series for MPJ, who hits the first. Porter Jr. attacked with that tape on his left shoulder. He said, quote, "It was nothing too serious," but then followed it up with, "I've never had this pain in my life before." He's lucky it was on his left side, not his right side. He has been dealing with some foot issues as he hits the second free throw. He's got a new brace on his left foot that was kind of helping his back problems. He's had 3 back surgeries. And that brace broke, and he hasn't been able to find a good replacement. Clippers with the ball, 80-58 they lead. Norm in the right corner, lines up the 3. Off the back rim, Harden offensive rebound. Clippers with 11 offensive boards. Harden, left wing 3. Off the front side of the rim, rebound tap to Jokic. Clippers 14 for 29 from extra feet away. Jokic pass deflected. Here comes Norm. Look out as he throws it through with a 2-handed finish. The steal and the score. Norman Powell showing off the defense. Tearing into it. Now we'll step aside with 4:30 to go in the third. Timeout, Denver. The Clippers have held the Nuggets to as many makes as turnovers here in the third. They lead 80-58. 4.5 to go on your Clippers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Hey Clippers fans, it's Game 3 and you know it's the best time to be a basketball fan with all the thrills and playoff drama. And if you're done sitting on the sideline and ready to win some real cash, well, check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. Because when it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition like Derrick Jones Jr. And that includes dunking all over Prize Picks. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 Plus with even more cash if you outscore the competition. And you can pick Kawhi to get more or less on his point total and James Harden to get more or less on his assist total on the Pick 6 app. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code LAPICKS. That's code LAPICKS for new customers to play just $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offers. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the
lead over the Denver Nuggets. Clipper Nation, remember, you can join the Junior Clippers this summer for Clippers Summer Camp. Week-long camps are open to kids ages 6 to 14 of all skill levels and includes hands-on coaching, exclusive giveaways, and more. Spots are limited, so secure your spot today at clipperscamp.com/summer. Well, Patrick Beverley secured a spot in my heart. He's an all-time favorite of mine with the Clippers, and he just got a nice ovation here at Intuit Dome as he's standing below the left baseline now on the Denver Nuggets hoop here in the second half, Carlo.
It is really speaks to something that all these former Clippers come back to watch the Clippers of now. In the Athletics unanimous player poll, Adam, the Clippers were voted the 4th best franchise in the NBA by the players. I would argue they're number 1, but it means something to treat players well. They want to come back and enjoy their time. And check out a playoff game at Intuit Dome, where the Clippers are up 82-58. 4:18 to go in the third. Brown in the left corner, 9 on the shot clock for Denver. Give it up, Jokic. Chris Dunn swiping at the ball, swing it to Murray. Down Main Street with a left-handed layup. He scoops it in for 2 as he spills to the floor. 82-60. Clippers up 22. Murray's got 19. Flips to the ball. Harden on the right wing. dancing on Christian Brown. Now he retreats. James looking for his first points here in the second half. Right-handed dribble, over-the-shoulder pass to Zeus. Swing it, Norm, left wing, extra pass. Batum, left corner three. Off the back rim, offensive rebound, Harden. Clippers +8 on the glass after losing the rebounding battle the first two nights. Harden lost it in traffic, out of bounds to the Clippers. They were -18 in Game 2 on the boards, -1 in Game 1, and they have dominated the glass. As substitutions come, Zubac's going to check out. Simmons comes in. Gordon to the bench. 6 to shoot, 3:39. Frozen on the third quarter clock. Clippers up 22. Their largest lead is 24. Norm, right-handed dribble, in and out on Jokic. Hops through traffic, layup, scoops it up and in. Norman Powell, 17 points tonight. That fourth quarter in Denver is spilling over. Here in Game 3. 3 assists, a steal, and 9 of his 17 coming in the third. Norman Powell can give the Clippers their largest lead of the game. 81% this season. Norm chose the nail. Game 3s have been his specialty with the Clippers. He hits the free throw. 85 to 60 in Norm's 2 Game 3s. In a Clipper uniform, he scored 42 against Phoenix and 21 against Dallas. He's got 18 today. Murray right wing, left-handed dribble, crosses to the right, sees a double team, flip it Jokic, left block, Watson catches, turns, layup, in and out and in. Peyton Watson with a bucket. Denver, which is 5 points off their bench. And with Westbrook out the rest of the way, Watson now the only points from an active player. Russ, left foot inflammation. He suffered an injury in pregame warm-up. Harden, left wing, tries the three. Off the front of the rim. Simmons almost the slam. Rebound, Norm, his right wing three. Too strong. Watson the board. 2 opportunities for the Clippers. Denver right to left, 85-62 Clips. Murray, left elbow, steps back inside the three-point line. Throws his body at Dunn. Gets fouled. That's 4 now on Chris Dunn for Clipper team fouls. Make it 3 Clipper team fouls. So 2 free throws here for Murray, who steps to the line. Somebody who is known as a playoff riser. 88% from the line. He's got the first. In the regular season in his career, averages 18 points. In the playoffs, 24. He's at 20 right now, pacing Denver in points. And in their Western Conference Finals series, magically and most impressively, he had 30 points on 50, 40, 90. His current head coach, David Adelman, as he hits both free throws, said, some guys are born for it. They have an ability to lift their game in the big moments. Murray has that. 85-64, Clippers on top, 2.5 to go in the third. Harden and the Clippers trying to keep Denver at bay. James, left wing, and a foul, offensive, on Simmons. He grabbed Peyton Watson trying to get around a screen. First Clipper turnover of the quarter. Pass from Jokic, inbound to Brown, no one got back. And Nikola Jokic speeding up the officials, speeding up the game, an easy dunk. 85-66, 19-point Clipper lead. Mini 6-0 run here for Denver. Harden dribbles into the paint, left-handed floater, looking for contact. No, Simmons tried to slap it back in, too strong. Jokic the rebound. Murray, left wing. Denver scores. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Ty Lue timeout. Jokic right elbow. Backdoor looking for Watson. It went by him, but Batum saves it to Simmons, and the Clippers take it into the front court. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Clippers up by 19. Harden deep on the left side. Christian Brown attached to him. The Beer looking for space. Dumps it for Jones Jr. Swings it right corner. Murray backed it out of bounds. A fan in a green shirt puts his arms out to save it. Deflects it towards half court. 9 to shoot. Minute 44 to go in the third. Clippers go back up 20. Harden at the Intuit Dome logo on the right wing. First playoff game in this building. Swings it to Simmons. Spins dotted hash. Right-handed floater. Too strong. Jokic the rebound. Denver pushing. Minute 30 to go in the third. Christian Brown in the paint. Beats the defense down. Simmons strips it. And it's saved by Norman Powell. Harden, left wing. Euro step, throws it away, looking for somebody, and into the hands of Christian Brown. He'll charge into the paint. Lost it, gets it back, feeds it for Strawther, who's playing his first minutes of the playoffs. In the painted area, keeps that left pivot foot down as he finds Watson. 10 to shoot. Brown right wing, around a screen from Jokic. In the paint, and a foul. Norman Powell in the reach-in. Norm trying to say jump ball. That is the third on Norm, and 2 shots here for Christian Brown. Brown, who was excellent in game 1, had a big 3 to give Denver a 4-point lead in overtime. Since then, really has been quiet. First free throw off the back rim. 82% from the line. 0 for 2 tonight. Brown's got one more. First missed free throw of the quarter for Denver. The state champion in high school, NCAA champion at Kansas, NBA champion his rookie year. Hits 1 of 2. And it's an 85-67 Clipper lead. What was 25 is down to 18. So the Clippers with the ball. 7-0 Denver run. Harden just lets it roll up towards the logo. Picks it up. A minute left here in the third quarter. Can the Clippers get some buckets? They've been quiet the final couple of minutes of the third. Harden right wing. 10 on the shot clock. He is in no hurry. James on the left elbow. Double team. Spins it to Simmons. Right wing Norman Powell. 5 on the shot clock. Norm turns the corner. Pedals into the paint. Spins. Mid-range Jay. Buries it. Norman Powell's got 20. And the Clippers are up 87-67. Denver into the front court. Murray to Jokic. Left wing. Rainbow 3. Nothing but net. Second triple for Jokic. He has 17. Clippers up 17. 87-70. 9 seconds separate shot and game clock. Harden with a left-handed dribble. 41 feet from the hoop. His heels just past the half-court line. Harden gets around a Jones Jr. screen. 5 to shoot. Top of the key with 4. Can the Beard pull out the DIY kick? Finds Batum. Right wing 3. Cha-ching! Fourth 3 of the night for Nico. Clippers back up 20. 5 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Murray pass deflected. Stolen. Guess who? Nico Batum. That will do it for the third. Batum Battalion rises to their feet. The Clippers up 20. 90-70. Fourth quarter action is next on your Clippers Audio Network.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
This is an invitation to travel to a place of breathtaking beauty. From crystal clear waters to volcanic trails, each setting has a story to tell. While the places are incredible, the true power of Hawaii lies in the people of Hawaii. Their care for the land, their love for their culture, and the aloha spirit they share make this special place like nowhere else in the world. Plan your next unforgettable journey at gohawaii.com/thepeople-the-place.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 treasures baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet. the LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round one playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Start of the fourth quarter. Here at Intuit Dome, and while we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86 station.
Well, after the Clippers seemed to let up slightly to end that third quarter, there has been no let up in Nico Batum. Knocked down a three-pointer, sealed it with a steal, and then got a shot up at the very end. Was that before or after the buzzer hit? Because it just speaks to Nico Batum not worried about his shooting percentage in a game like that, Carl.
No, he's heaving. And, Adam, we got to give credit where credit's due. Joey Kimball's player to watch was Nico Batum.
Ooh, St. Nick? But he's my all-time player to watch.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. On the night of Big Brother Jake Warner's 3,000th radio broadcast, his first playoff game here at Intuit Dome. The Clippers lead 90-70 in Game 3. And Adam, one more run, and you could pretty much put the kids to bed and look towards Saturday, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock pregame. See if Bogdanovic can get going, Adam. Still hasn't scored here in the playoffs for the Clippers.
Well, that could be big here.
Batum has it left wing. As we start the fourth, Clippers up 20. Their largest lead is 25. Eyes of Ivica Zubac finds him on the baseline. Where are we going? James Capers says an offensive foul on Bogey, who's got his hands towards the sky, grabbing the right side of his jersey, saying, I got grabbed. Clippers turn it over. Just one turnover in that third quarter. They have one to start the fourth, 45 seconds in. Pickett playing point guard, the second-year man for Denver. On the right elbow finds DeAndre Jordan out there with Gordon, Strother, and Michael Porter Jr. and a foul. And Bogey just fouled Strother trying to go around the screen and now is holding his face. Second person on Bogey. First team foul. Bogey got hit in the nose. He's saying to James Capers, I don't know if we're going to get a look at it. Strother and him were arm wrestling. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. Strother pushed Bogdanovic's head with his left hand and then kneed him in the face with his left knee. Denver to inbound near side. 90-70. The Clippers up by 20. DeAndre Jordan gives it up again to Strother. Curling down the left alley. Gets to the rim. Zubac says, get that out of here. Blocks it into the baseline. 7 to shoot. 11:31 to go. And zoo chance. Rain out at Intuit Dome. Michael Porter Jr. to throw it in. Lofts it for Gordon. Gives it back. Porter Jr. left corner where we're going. Offensive foul. We've had 3 fouls in 31 seconds to start the fourth quarter.
I'm just glad the Clippers are up 20 right now, Carlos.
Couldn't agree more. Kawhi has it left wing, right-handed dribble around a Zubac screen. On the right elbow, feeds it Derek Jones Jr. Rips through, muscles into the paint, up and under, right-handed layup, another foul. Strother got Derek on the right arm. He'll shoot 2. Second on Strother. First Denver team foul. And 2 free throws here for Derek Jones Jr. Jones Jr., who has been to 2 finals with Miami in 2020, with Dallas last year. And he has been an excellent defender on Jamal Murray this playoffs. He back rims the first free throw 70%. He's guarded Murray 2.5 times more than anybody else. And he said, my goal when I'm out there is just be as disruptive as I can, be aggressive on the defensive end. That's what Jeff Van Gundy, the Clippers defensive coordinator, wants from his team. Really embracing these guys to attack every single night. Derek can't hit either free throw. The Clippers 11 for 15 from the line. Nuggets with the ball. Clippers up 20. A minute into the fourth. And the Clippers take a 2-1 series lead and get a win here at Intuit Dome. First home playoff game in this building for the Clips. Pickett, free throw line. Floater. Off the front of the rim, off the right side of the rim, off the left shoe of DeAndre Jordan, and out of bounds for the Clippers. 10:54 to play here in the fourth. Clippers went on a big 17-0 run. Between the end of the first, the start of the second, it hasn't been closer than 10 since then. Kawhi on the right wing. Pickett in his airspace. Clips up 20. Leonard crossing. dissecting the defense. Takes it right elbow. Pops the jumper off the backside of the iron. Rebound out to Michael Porter Jr. Still stuck at 90-70. Somebody has got to score here in the fourth. Clippers trying to not allow it to be Denver. Gordon, left elbow. The mid-range jumper. Short. Rebound. Great box out by Zoo on DeAndre Jordan. And then he rips home the rebound. Almost 2 minutes into the fourth, Clippers with the ball. Bogdanovic to Ivica Zubac in the paint. Goes up, gets fouled. Strouder the reaching. Batum left corner three after the fact off the front of the rim. That is the third now on Julian Strouder in just 6 minutes. Second Denver team foul. Ivica Zubac, 66% free throw shooter. He's been excellent with that hook shot this season. It's something he learned as the first free throw rattles in and out and off from Bill Burka. He said one time him and Bill working out in the offseason, and in walks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to show him his sky hook. Zoo said it was something he would never forget, and then he noted Kareem made it every single time. Did not miss that right-handed hook shot. Zoo believes still one of the more underrated players in the NBA. He misses both free throws. Clippers are 0 for 4 from the line in the quarter.
Sometimes the wall's a little too effective.
They need to stand up, maybe make noise, as Jokic finishes twirling like a ballerina on the far block. At 284 pounds, it's a 90-72 Clipper lead. Bogdanovic left wing. Clippers still have yet to score in this fourth quarter. Kawhi, right elbow. Lofts it back towards Eric Jones Jr. Skies and throws it through. A nice pass from Leonard. Clippers back up 20, 92-72. 9:40 to go, fourth quarter. Jokic at the helm in the untucked jersey, holds the ball, attached to his right hip, dribbles. Bogdanovic a closeout on his Serbian national team teammate. Jokic gets it back, lofts it for Gordon, left elbow. Right-handed floater finds the bottom of the net. Aaron Gordon just 4 points after he had 11 in the first 4 minutes. 92-74 Clippers. Leonard bends at 45 degrees at the waist. Dribbles to the right elbow. Slow as pro. He takes his time into the paint. Offensive foul going on Ivica Zubac. The Clippers had just one turnover in the third. They now have 3 here in the fourth. Not even 3 minutes in. 9:08 to play, fourth quarter, 92-74. Clippers lead, Denver with the ball. Murray to Jokic on the right wing, left-handed dribble. Spins to the right block. Zubac to close out. Turns and fires. Baseline jumper. Air ball short. Zubac playing the defense. Rebound to Kawhi. Clippers up 18. Leonard shaking and baking to the rim with the right hand. Muscles. Finishes through contact. And a chance for one more at the line. 94-74 Clippers. Leonard with his 6th double-double of the season. Adding to it. As he'll step to the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play. Leonard, 82% this season. Cannot miss. 0 for 5 of the Clippers from the free throw line in the quarter. Before this quarter, they were 11 for 13. Murray left wing. They're a top 5 free throw shooting team at 80%. Batum bats the ball in the far corner. He wants the Clippers bench to review. Nico looks like he's seen a ghost. And Ty Lue's out on the court screaming for a challenge. He'll get one. Well, when he's played this well, Adam, you're not going to argue with Batum, who is hot on the bench. Christian Brown, did he tap it? Oh, Nico didn't touch it. It's going to be a Clipper ball. Ty will be 2 for 2 and 42 for 25 on the season. We'll step aside. 8:32 to go in the fourth. Clippers up 20. And they'll get the ball when we return on your Clippers Outer Network.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
My perfect combination? I'll take a sunrise game of golf any day and slots all night long.
Mine is room service and a gorgeous suite with a view.
Let's see. Massage, sushi, and craps.
Oh, for me, girls' night out means slots, craps, and roulette.
Whoever you are, the excitement and relaxation you're looking for is here. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Official partner of the LA Clippers.
The home of the Clippers.
Listen, Clipper fan, there's 24 hours in a day. Only so many of them can be filled with Clippers basketball.
Challenge accepted.
What am I supposed to do the rest of the day?
Fill the rest of the day with LA's best sports talk. The best lineup at your fingertips. Step 1, download the iHeartRadio app. Step 2, make AM 570 LA Sports a favorite.
First preset, make it happen.
Then, every time you open the app, LA's best sports talk immediately to your ears. The LA Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. This is round 1 playoff action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Fourth quarter action here at Intuit Dome in Game 3. Clippers and Nuggets. And hey, Clipper Nation, our exclusive playoff t-shirts are now available. Stop by one of our stores in arena or purchase online at clippershq.com/playoffs. You don't want to miss out on these limited edition t-shirts. Well, Carlo, in what was maybe the easiest challenge to win known to man, Coach Lou was successful once again. Second challenge in the ball game. Both of them victories for Coach Lou and the Clippers.
Everything seems to be going right for the Clips in this one. 8:32 to go in the fourth, up 94-74. Only thing left to do, Adam, is ride out this game and keep Denver away from making this close down the stretch. What are you looking for here in the final 8.5 minutes?
I think you just got to still continue to play the right way. They have. This has been, from an execution standpoint on the offensive end, the most impressive game I've seen all year from the Clippers. Coming, of course, now in the postseason, but just continue to run through the tape here and not have too much sloppy play.
Yeah, 15 made threes on 33 attempts. Say most in this series for the Clippers, who had 14 in Game 2. Kawhi turns the corner at the free throw line. 10 to shoot. Clippers up by 20. But still, right wing three finds the hands of Zubac. He'll call that a pass. Bogdanovich left wing three. Off the heel. Rebound. Tapped out of bounds to Denver. Kawhi contesting with Christian Brown. James Harden's going to get off the bench. Clippers need their system back into the ballgame. And he'll check back in to try to get the offense back in gear. Murray on the left wing. Slow dribble to the left elbow. Stops. Feeds it Jokic at the free throw line. Just 19 for Jokic, but he has a quiet triple-double. 12 assists, 13 rebounds. He steps around two, throws it up, gets fouled, and will shoot two. Nikola to the line. Denver can cut the lead to 18, 7:51 to go. Fourth on Zoo. Second, Keith. Jokic, 62% this playoffs, 80% on the season. Talked earlier about he has a right sleeve on that right arm, something new for him as he hits the first. Put it on at halftime in Denver of Game 2. After Ivica Zubac was uber physical with him in that ball game, he said he had a bump on his elbow. And here comes Nikola now. He is directing traffic to his team. Looked at Ty Lue, saw the play call, and now told his team what they want to do on the defensive end. It's one of his specialties. David Adelman said earlier this season they were going over film on Golden State, and they were going over an out-of-bounds play, and Jokic, as he hits both free throws, said, "Oh yeah, Terry Stotts ran that with Portland in 2019. Adelman was like, "What?" He just has that kind of memory. Leonard baseline floater foul. Jokic reaches in. He knew the play, but couldn't keep his hands off the claw. We'll go back to the free throw line. First on Jokic, fourth team foul. So the Clippers in the bonus now. The final 7:38 of the fourth quarter. As Leonard will head back to the line. Clippers started the quarter 0 for 5 from the free throw line. Can they get their first make of the quarter? Yes. Leonard knocks it down. 81% free throw shooter. Pat Bev in the building. who is a big fan of Kawhi, often talks about it on his podcast, the Pat Bev Podcast. So one story he told us that Kawhi keeps and has the rim from the 2019 championship in his backyard hoop. He asked for it in Toronto, and at that time in Toronto, they gave him literally anything he asked for, including a free penthouse, helicopter use. They had a program called Kawhi Eats Free, where different restaurants Kawhi could literally eat for free. And he got the rim from the championship game. Denver with it, Clippers up 20. 10 to shoot, 7:25 to go in the fourth. Game 3. Porter Jr., left wing 3. Skips off the front of the rim. Leonard inhales the rebound. He's 4 away from a triple-double. He pushes it forward, keeping the dribble low. Snaking through white jerseys. He stops right block. Retreats, tries the baseline. Jumper short. Taps the rebound in the air. Out of bounds 2. Where are we going, Ben Taylor? The Clippers. Adelman has a challenge. We'll see if they use it. Jokic goes down to tie his shoe right in front of Nico Batum. Classic Nikola Jokic move here. He even talked about James Harden now swiping at Jokic trying to tie that right shoe. He did literally untie it and then retie it. Harden to throw it in. True gamesmanship for Nikola Jokic. Harden lobs it for Ivica Zubac, right wing. 5 minutes gone in the fourth. Clippers looking to take a 2-1 series lead. Harden on the right side. Jabs left. Watson on him. Over the shoulder pass. Finds Zubac in the near block. Spins on Brown. Steps through. Lefty layup. Down for 2. Ivica Zubac with 15 and 7. Clippers up 22. Jokic in the lane. His pass deflected out of bounds to the Clippers. Christian Brown saying he didn't touch it. And now Ray Acosta is going to change the call. Kawhi looking towards Acosta, shaking his head. Game 1 decided by 2 points. Game 3 by 3 points. And here in game 2 by 3 points. Game 3, Clippers up 22. Their largest lead is 25. Jokic at the free throw line. Surveys, has his dribble with 10 to shoot. 20-foot jump shot. And he cashes out. 98-78. Clippers up by 26.5 to go. Playoff game number 1 at Intuit Dome. And the Clippers have been up by 20 the entire fourth quarter. Zubac all alone underneath, rises and finishes. Timeout, David Adelman. And with 6:17 to go, the Clippers can see the light at the end of the tunnel. 100-78. We'll take our final break of the fourth here on your Clippers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets available to every round of the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google, Ticketmaster gets you into every round, so you can catch all the can't-miss highlights in person. From seeing your favorite Clippers stars play for a shot at making it all the way to the NBA Finals, to being there in person to see who will ultimately raise the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy, Ticketmaster gets you to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google. Don't wait another minute. Keep that jersey collection out for a little while longer and get tickets while you still can to the 2025 NBA Playoffs presented by Google at Ticketmaster. Just head to Ticketmaster.com/NBA to get your tickets today.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Los Angeles Clippers. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
I love this team. I never miss a game.
You're listening to LA Clippers playoff basketball.
Free ball. Yes, sir!
Right here on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
1, 2.
Fourth quarter action here at Intuit Dome. Clippers still up big, first to 100. Some kind of law about this. The Clippers have 100. The Denver Nuggets 78 right now with 6:17 left in the fourth quarter of Game 3, Carlo. It looks like Clippers starters will still remain out there as the Denver Nuggets, they're not waving the white flag yet here either, Carlo.
If Nikola Jokic is on the floor, Adam, its game is not over. 6:17 to play here in the fourth, 100-78. You mentioned the offensive execution. The defensive execution in this game might be just as strong. Right now, Denver being held to 42% from the field, just 32% from the three-point line. But the biggest note, Adam, the Clippers got out-rebounded in Game 1 and Game 2. They are +8 on the glass here in Game 3.
They've crashed the glass tremendously in this ball game. Their rotations have been sound. This team has been 5 guys on the string on the defensive end. As you mentioned, they have been fantastic executing there, too.
Yeah, a big part of that, Adam, Kawhi's got a season-high 11 rebounds. He has been attacking the glass ferociously in this game.
Board man getting paid, huh?
Yeah. I saw a guy with that shirt today, actually, in the tunnels. 100-78. Clippers up by 22. Back on the defensive end. Here comes Denver. Murray right-handed floater, and it's down the hatch. Jamal Murray having his best game of the series with 23. And it's a 180 Clipper lead. 6 minutes to play. Clippers have led by double digits this entire half. Harden feeds it for Zoo. Left block Batum. Left corner Kawhi. Open for 3. Buries it. Leonard laces the triple, and the Clippers up 23. 103-80. 16 Clipper threes. Brown right-handed floater, and it finds the bottom of the net. Christian Brown with the bucket. He's got 9. Clippers the other way. 103-82. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the fourth. Much different under 5 minutes here in Game 3. Zubac at the line. Leonard wants another left corner 3. He won't try it. Watson the closeout. 8 to shoot. Skip it right corner. Jones Jr. in his own zip code. The 3. Pure! 17 threes for the Clips, who lead by 24. 106-82. 5 minutes to play. Porter Jr. top of the key 3. Off the right side of the rim. Rebound of Ivica Zubac. 106-82 Clips. Listen to this crowd. Harden, 8 on the shot clock. Double team straight away. It's Jokic and Murray on him. Harden into traffic. Lobs it up. Zoo can't catch, but Brown fouls him on the push from behind. That is the second on Christian Brown. 15 foul.
1 plus the penalty, 2 shots.
So Zoo at the line to shoot 2. And he rattles in the first free throw of Ivica Zubac. 2 for 5 at the free throw line today. 17 points. His streak of 17 straight double-doubles might be in jeopardy. Here comes the white flag from Denver. Porter Jr. isn't even going to his bench. He's going to the locker room. Michael just walked off the floor as Denver brings Strother along with Pickett, Hunter Tyson, Zeke Naji into the game. Peyton Watson stays out there. 108-82. Both free throws go for Ivica Zubac. Clippers have their largest lead. Watson looking for Pickett, throws it away. And Adam, I love this move from Ty Lue. He's going to get Bogey into the ball game. Has not scored in this playoffs. 0 for 10 from the field. See if he can get going on the offensive end for the Clips.
That's the most important thing at this point. They've had every ingredient sprinkled in now in this series except one, and that's Bogey getting off the schneid.
108-82 Clips, their largest lead right now. Norman Powell's gotten off the schneid with 20 big points in this ball game. He finds Zeus, skip it, Batum. Extra pass, Bogey on the right wing. Drives on Tyson, into the paint, floats it up, floats it in. Bogdanovich is on the board, and the Clippers are up 110-82. 28-point lead. Denver had won 8 of their last 10 games on the road in the playoffs. Strother to Pickett. Right wing, Bogey runs him off the line. Pickett at the free throw line. Give it up for Strother. Left corner, Hunter Tyson. 4 on the shot clock. Tyson tries the left wing three. Flat. Rebound. Big Zoo. Timeout, Ty Lue. Clipper Nation rising to their feet in their first ever playoff home game. 3 years, 7 months, 7 days from groundbreaking. The Clippers in a dominant home environment that has seen them win 30 of their last 37 home games. The domination continues in the playoffs. We're staying here. 3:43 to go, 110-82. Adam, we looked at each other pregame and said this is going to go one of two ways. Jokic is going to go for 40. The Clippers are going to blow Denver out. Thankfully, it went the latter. Where have you seen the difference? Obviously, two very close games in 1 and 2. Why has Game 3 been such a huge blowout for the Clippers?
Well, I think we have to start with this. Pat yourself on the back, Clipper Nation. You showed up in a big way in your first ever postseason game, in your first ever home here at Intuit Dome. They fueled the Clippers in this one. As the Denver Nuggets did get off to a hot start, they were 8 of 9. They led by 7 early in the first quarter, but the crowd didn't go anywhere. And that was key in this ball game. Denver punched first. They thought they could take the crowd out of it, Carlo. Not to be here at Intuit Dome, not with this crowd here tonight.
Denver led by 7, Adam, in that first quarter. And the Clippers turned it around, went on a 17-0 run, and dominated the Nuggets, being up 15 and then running away with things. 110-82 the advantage. Clippers have 6 players in double figures. They're 10-1 at Intuit when that happens. The only loss being February 6th to Indiana. Eubanks into the game with Kobe Brown, Patty Mills, Jordan Miller, who's making his playoff debut, along with Cam Christie making his playoff debut. Eubanks down Main Street, blocked out of bounds by Strother. 7 to shoot, 3:26 to go, 110-82 Clippers. Ty Lue barking out orders to his team, and maybe the best part about this ball game, Kawhi Leonard will play the most minutes at 34, and that's it. The Clippers take the minutes off of the starters. Meanwhile, for Denver, Gordon played 32, Jokic 36 in this ball game. Patty Mills at the free throw line, looking for Christie, goes out of bounds right to Ty Lue. Clippers turn it over, 9th turnover. Denver just with 12. 3:20 to go. Game 4, 3 o'clock start, 2 o'clock pregame Saturday here at home as the Clippers look to go up what will be 3-1, a pivotal game 4. Right corner, Watson lofts it up his right quad, out of bounds for the Clippers. 3:10 to play, 110-82. Clippers on top. Dominant performance, 17 made threes for the Clips, plus 10 on the glass, 25 assists to 9 turnovers, 8 blocks. They have really had a near-perfect game. Jordan Miller at the free throw line attacks Zeke Naji, retreats to the right hand, crosses the left. Naji hounding him and pokes it out of bounds to a fan in a jeans and a blue and white shirt. He grabs it with the left hand. 9 to shoot, 2:56 to go. Mills straight away. Gets her on a Eubanks screen. Patty curling to the paint. Floats it up. Front of the rim miss as he stumbles out of bounds. But James Caper is going to whistle a foul on the shot. So Mills would go to the line. The Wall and the Swell chanting, "Can you hear us?" to David Adelman on the sideline. After his comments, Eubanks cannot hit the first free throw. Check that. The foul was after the play on the layup by Mills. It was on the rebound. Adelman saying in his media presser 2 days ago, I think they pumped noise into that building. He did backtrack that statement earlier today, but the Wall did not care, and they brought the noise. Eubanks goes 1 of 2. And the Clippers up 111-82. Pickett, left wing, surveys, give it up to Strother, deep on the left side, he slips, feeds it Naji, straight away 3, short, long rebound, Strother right wing, bounce past Naji, Mills tries to strip him, and fouls him on a route. Zeke Naji to shoot 2. Naji is a 61% free throw shooter, who averaged about 10 minutes a ball game, 3 points. Nikola Jokic says Zeke Naji is in the gym more than anyone on their team. Really had the most opportunity he's ever had in a season as he hits the first free throw, one more coming. I don't think we have free Chick-fil-A on the line. I think everyone already got free chicken nuggets as long as you log into your app past 8:30. But there also is chicken sandwich. Oh, wow. So you get sandwiches and nuggets? Woo! I'm more interested now. Najee misses 1 of 2. Long rebound, tap back to Najee. 61%. Maybe foul him again. Tyson, right wing. Gives it to Najee. 9 on the shot clock. Najee will drive. Jordan Miller strips him, and then Najee fouls Miller. 2:23 to play in the fourth. First on Zeke Najee. And over the limit are the Nuggets. Clippers, really big improvement from games 1 and 2, Adam. The offensive rebounding. +4 on the offensive glass. +13 on second chance points.
Point of emphasis by this Clippers team, the Denver Nuggets were beating them to those 50-50 balls in games 1 and 2. You get out rebounded by 18 like they did in game 2. You don't typically come away with a victory. Of course, Kawhi Leonard not a typical superstar in this league.
No, when you're only the third player in NBA history to have 35-plus points on 75% from the field, and the other two are centers, it's not your typical marksman or player in the NBA. Pickett right wing, holds the chest high, feeds it for Watson, dribbles left hand, hands it to Straw. They're back to Pickett with 10 to shoot. Floats it into the paint, tapped by Miller, into the hands of Eubanks. And Patty Mills will take it left to right. Been the vibes guy for the Clippers. Mills says vibes are always hot. He taught all of Clipper Nation how to wave their towel pregame. Miller left wing 3 is short. Pickett tracks down the rebound, gives it up to Watson. Minute 50 to go. Clippers up 112-83. Watson's right-handed layup off the iron. Rebound to Kobe Brown. Mills on the right wing. Left-handed dribble. Finds Christie. Leaves it for Eubanks, and the paint goes up. Foul from behind by Najee. Well, update around the NBA. Memphis was up by 20, Adam, and they fell to the Thunder, who now lead 3-0. Thunder win game 4, and the winner of this series will see OKC. An opportunity there for Memphis maybe to buy the Clippers some time, but got to get there first.
Yeah, don't want to look too far ahead. Memphis Grizzlies, yes, unfortunately, could not hold on to that lead at home. We knew it would be difficult for them after the first 2 games, but well, it's going to be difficult for them to get up for game 4 now after maybe they just put out their best effort.
Eubanks hits both free throws. One thing to note, Adam, Michael Porter Jr. hasn't returned to the bench. Westbrook's nowhere to be found either for Denver. And if those 2 guys can't go, and Adelman has rotated 6, with Russ being pretty much the lone bench player all series. You know, the Clippers have had a healthy 8-man rotation, sometimes 9 with Simmons. Straightaway jumper from Watson's off the front of the ring. Rebound for Cam Christie in his playoff debut. Younger brother of Max Christie. Cam, left wing pass, tapped by Najee. Up ahead for Tyson, who can't hang on. Shaq in the 4. Hunter Tyson tried to dunk it, lost it to the 4. That one might be on TNT on Saturday.
At least part of the game will make it.
Oh, wow. 114-83 Clips. Miller to Brown. Give it up, Mills. Left wing 3. In and out and down. Patty Mills, second in the NBA in threes made off the bench. Tallies another. Only Kyle Korver has more. Watson into traffic for Denver. Clippers up 117-83. Short. Rebound, Miller. 10 seconds separate shot and game clock, and those who have stuck around to celebrate. First playoff game at Intuit Dome. And the Clippers are going to take a 2-1 series lead. Miller on the right wing will just dribble it out. And the Clips behind a team effort. All hands on deck, the playoff slogan. 6 players in double figures, including 2 off the bench. The Clippers bench outscored Denver's bench 31-6 in this game. Strawther will dribble it out, and we will see you Saturday. The Clippers with a 2-1 series lead. They defeat Denver. Welcome home into it dome, into playoff basketball. The Clippers take down the Nuggets. And a big Game 4 awaits them Saturday afternoon. Nico Batum's going to put the headset on for us. Nico, you got us. Appreciate you. First home game here at Intuit. What did it feel like on the floor? First playoff home game in front of this crowd.
I mean, it was great. No, the crowd was into it. The wall was amazing, as always. So you could feel like the excitement about, it's like an opening night, technically.
Huge game for you, Nico. 4 threes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks. You were everywhere for this Clipper team. When you're out on the floor with that second unit, what are your goals for yourself when you're on the floor?
I mean, it's easy now when you're on the court with Ben Simmons, James, Kawhi, DJ, Bogey. I mean, they all like great players, great IQ. So for me, just have to be in the right spot. It's pretty much. No, I swear, since we made the trade, like in February, I mean, it's pretty much easy for me to play basketball with that group, so I'm very happy on the court.
You're making it look easy. You guys get the win in this one. Huge Game 4 coming up.
Yeah.
What do you have to continue to do or do better in that game on Saturday?
Defense. We still got some mistakes on defense, rotation, rebounds, turnovers again, so we got to correct that because I know they're going to come out aggressive. Jokic, who he is, and that group is a championship group as well, so we have to be even more ready for them on Saturday.
Well, I can't wait for it. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you.
I look forward to those no-dip threes. Clippers win 117-83 as they take down the Denver Nuggets and take a 2-1 series lead. They will be back into it for Game 4 and Round 2 here in their home arena. What an environment it was for the Clippers. Intuit Dome. Another big win and another first for the Clips. Well, for Big Brother Jake Warner, who completes his 3,000th radio broadcast, Joey Kimball in his first playoff game, an excellent performance. Adam Oslin, 202 days of Clippers talk in a row. Daniel West back in the studio. Take us away. Clippers win dominantly against Denver and open Intuit Dome in the playoffs with a 117-83 victory over the Nuggets. Round 1, Clippers up 2-1 on your Clippers Radio Network.
This has been LA Clippers playoff basketball.
This is a team committed to winning.
Every thrilling moment all postseason can be heard right here and on the iHeartRadio app.
They look like the best team out there.
Clippers basketball is brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the LA Clippers, by the Hawaiian Islands. It's not just the place, it's the people that make Hawaii special. By your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. By the Habit Burger. Hungry? Grab a double char from the Habit Burger and Grill, voted #1 burger by USA Today. And by Ford and the F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150. Join us next time on the LA Clippers iHeart Audio Network.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, cause you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things. People. Love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Eric Dickerson here for my favorite spot in the desert, Spotlight 29.
When you're in the Coachella Valley, nobody brings you fun and excitement like Spotlight 29 Casino. They've added hundreds of new slots and 5 Treasures Baccarat exclusive to Spotlight 29.
And the best lineup of entertainers anywhere.
Go to Spotlight29.com for details.
Plus, the gaming age is now 18.
So get to the Coachella Valley.
Great shows, bright lights, and big winnings. Spotlight 29.
Coachella's best bet. Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Hey, Clippers fans.
The Clippers and Chick-fil-A SoCal want to celebrate your business with catered meals, swag, and more. Enter for the chance to receive an office takeover by visiting clippers.com/office takeover.
The home of the Clippers.
Don't miss a moment of LA Clippers basketball. Just download the free iHeartRadio app and search LA Clippers to make our broadcast a preset. Then, every time you open the app,
welcome back, Clippers fans.
It's LA Clippers hoops.
The LA Clippers.
The game is ended.
Gather round, boys. Time to recap.
But the post-game coverage is just getting started.
The successes, the failures, let's discuss.
This is Clippers Locker Room. Breaking down today's playoff game with the pre- and post-game voice of the Clippers. Here's Adam Oslin.
Well, their third biggest postseason win in franchise history happens in Game 3 in their first ever game here at Intuit Dome in a playoff setting as the Clippers take down the Denver Nuggets 117-83. Welcome into your post-game show. I'm Adam Oslin. Coming up, we'll have Clippers talk for you on AM 570 LA Sports. We'll also get to second half highlights, your post-game box score, and more. But first, back over to your radio voice of the Clippers in Carlo Jimenez. Carlo, I emphasize the offense. You emphasize the defense. The execution on both ends was just out of this world in this Clippers game. And being here at Intuit Dome, you could just see the crowd give them a lift. And it started early when they were down 7.
Yeah, the Clippers down 7, Adam. James Harden, huge, massive threes in that stretch to make it a 1-point game. Then Denver scored. The Clippers scored. All of a sudden, it was a 2-point Denver lead, 28-26. The Clippers would score 17 unanswered and go up 15, and that was about the turning point in the game. I don't think it got closer than 10 the rest of the way, Adam, early in that second quarter when the Clippers were able to run away with things. Just the ability to, I think this team has shown it, Adam, all year, be very professional about the way they approach games. When you think about a lot of nights they're playing teams on the front end of a back-to-back, and the team may be one of those teams where, yeah, you should destroy them. They're under 500. The Clippers have taken care of business. They've had a professional approach, as Bishaw has talked to us about, and this is another game where you go up 10 at them, and it never gets closer than 10. I mean, I don't think it was closer than 18 the entire fourth quarter. It was a professional approach the entire way. Joey Kimball, our stat station's giving me the thumbs up, which means I'm right. Let's go. Once in a blue moon. But I think overall, an impressive win by this group. An impressive, as you mentioned, bounce back. Because, look, Denver had the momentum. Aaron Gordon was 4 for 4. He had 11 points. They made their first threes. They went into this zone the Clippers weren't really sure to do. A couple turnovers early, but they settled down, got into a rhythm. And sometimes you're going to win games like Game 2, where your superstar goes nuclear. And sometimes you're going to do it as a team. 6 players in double figures. It was a total team effort from the Clippers. Everybody.
To every child and family who've needed us since 1875, and all who support us, our hospital needs no introduction. But just in case, it's SickKids. And it's our 150th birthday. Our mission has always been healthier children, a better world. The first children's hospital in Canada, SickKids. Pasteurizing milk to prevent disease 30 years before it was mandatory. The heart-lung machine that transformed open heart surgery. A pediatric kidney transplant in 1969. SickKids. SickKids. And SickKids. We discovered the gene for cystic fibrosis so patients live longer lives. And we just created the world's first Atlas of Cancer using machine learning to analyze 13,000 variations. Today, the hospital sees over 130,000 patients a year. We're a research powerhouse, a training magnet, attracting nearly 600 clinical and research fellows from around the globe every year. And we're the #1 publicly funded children's hospital in the world. We're celebrating 150 years of excellence, driven by philanthropy. What's next? Thanks to donors like you, we're going to keep healing Canada and the world, and we're going to heal the future.
You just hit the nail on the top of the head there, Adam. But after game one, Ty Lue spoke to, we're not doubling at the right time. He can't see the double coming because then he knows exactly where to go with the ball. Now, he still made some passes today where you're like, wow,
Yeah.
did he even see that guy? But at the end of the day, you just want less wow moments for Nikola Jokic. So impressive by the Clippers in that game to be able to double team when he's not looking, to make it hard. Nikola Jokic has seen it all. The Clippers aren't going to do anything new. They're not going to change something he hasn't seen. It's just not showing him the same thing every time and not allowing him to have the time to be able to know what's coming next. And the Clippers did a great job of that. And look, Denver right now, Michael Porter Jr. goes straight to the locker room, rushes out with foot inflammation. An already top-heavy team seems to be getting a little lighter. So for the Clippers, Adam, if you bring out the same intensity, the same focus into Game 4, you could have a similar result to that contest. Both sides of the ball, even though Nico Batum spoke to us post-game, he said they felt like they could be better defensively, which is scary, considering they held the Denver Nuggets to 83 points in a 48-minute game. But it just really, it looked like the Clippers we had known since March 5th. I think that's my biggest takeaway. This looked like the team that we had seen just steamroll the NBA since March 5th.
And to your point, they got a lot of production since then from Norman Powell.
Yeah.
I know he's been a little bit up and down since he came back from multiple injuries, but tonight they had a true big four out there, and Norman did his thing.
20 points. He's the X factor in this series. 3 threes in the ball game, 3 assists, and no turnovers for Norm in his 28 minutes. Super, super impressive stuff from Norman Powell, knocking down those shots. I mean, you know he's the X factor on him because look at the tape, these shots he's taking, and we're describing them. They're open. He's open often on the offensive end, hitting down big-time shots. It's hard to stay with him as that fourth scorer out there on the floor. I want to shout out Ivica Zubac as well, Adam. No double-double. That ends 17 straight games with a double-double. But his defense, I mean, multiple times, one-on-one on an island with Nikola Jokic. Again, I don't know. Evan Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year. Huge shout-out to him. But if you're the best defender on the best player in the NBA, I don't know how you're not a finalist in that conversation. I'm with you and Lon Murray on that one. But
he created an air ball from Nikola Jokic in the second half on his patented step back on the right baseline. You just don't see that very often.
No, you don't. And I think at times, Adam, and let me know if you see this as well, it looks like Jokic is exhausted at times.
He was asking for a towel late in the fourth quarter. Actually, it was late in the third quarter. I was wondering, is he going to be able to play the rest of this ball game if need be, like he did in Game 2? And while they had someone at the free throw line, he was going back to the bench and asking for a towel just to wipe the sweat from his brow. He was absolutely spent, and it's scary, I think, if you're a Denver Nuggets fan, because he didn't play heavy minutes, and he still was so tired in this ball game, even though for his standards he was only at 36.5 minutes, not exactly your typical Nikola Jokic playoff minute load.
No, but this is a guy who, for 82 games, Adam, has had to help a team that has the best offense in the NBA when he's on the floor, and then when he's off the floor, look like a team that's tanking for Cooper Flagg, essentially, when it comes to offensive rating. They've had the worst offensive rating in the NBA when he's off the floor. So you think about, after the game in which he had a 40-point triple-double, he turned to DeAndre Jordan. He said, I can't play the next day. My back hurts. The back hurts physically, also metaphorically. I mean, this is someone who's carried this Denver team. I still think he's going to have one of those big games in him. But as Joey Kimball, our statistician, pointed out, Denver 0-4 when he goes for 41 or more in the playoffs.
And it's interesting to look at this box score, but Jamal Murray has a game high with 23. Nikola Jokic has a game high of 23. And they still lose by 34 points because of just all the balanced scoring from this Clippers team. And, the plus-minus doesn't look great for Denver.
Well, not that. I mean, 6 bench points to the Clippers' 31. The Clippers had 2 guys off the bench scoring double figures. Denver had one other starter outside of Jokic and Murray scoring double figures, and Aaron Gordon did it in the first 4 minutes had 11 points, and then 4 the rest of his 27 minutes of the game. That's the true imbalance in this series, is the Clippers have the depth and the versatility. It's something both coaches have spoke to, and I think in this game, Adam, we saw the greatest example of that. That run in that end of the first, into the second, I mean, Nico Batum kept it going with the way he shot the ball, and the Clippers were able to just run away with things thanks to his effort.
Clippers win 117-83, complete domination in Game 3 here at Intuit Dome. How was your first postseason experience here, Clipper Nation? How do you like that? Just complete domination, their third biggest victory in postseason franchise history, by the way. They do it here. They open up the postseason at Intuit Dome in style, winning by 34 in Game 3 over the Denver Nuggets. And we got a Game 4 on Saturday. Interesting start time for this one. I just want to make sure everybody knows this.
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock tip-off. We'll have your pregame show starting at 2, right back here for Game 4 on Saturday. Carlo Jimenez, you were right. Good call by you, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's do it again on Saturday.
Adam, I would love as many more home playoff games here at Intuit Dome as we can get as the rounds go. Big time win to open up the arena. Why don't you win the third largest playoff win total? Let's keep it going. Let's keep adding to it here at Intuit Dome. Who has the Intuit Dome playoff record now? James Harden? Because he have the regular season and the playoff? 21? How many do you have? No, Kawhi.
Give it to Kawhi with 21 points. 7
See if anybody
17.
can beat that on Saturday. Saturday crowd, Saturday afternoon, Adam. What a game. I mean, even Nico spoke to it. A true opening night, round 2. We got it again. Clippers win. They're up 2-1. Game 4, here we come. Let's go!
Coming up next, we got second half highlights as the Clippers just decimate the Denver Nuggets in this ball game, winning 117-83. You're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
There's never been a better time to find the Toyota that's just right for you at Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Los Angeles Clippers fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them in real life, especially during the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Be there to witness all the action live as your favorite team leaves it all on the hardwood for the chance to go all the way. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster. With a wide selection of tickets